Welcome all as we congregate to the greatest toy line in community, ever growing, ever changing. As we collect and adapt these figures to our own imaginations and embrace the fun, there's much to learn, especially if you're new to Mythics. Yo, good morning.
Good morning.
It's been a morning already. Sorry for the confusion. People are texting me like, is it 9? Is it tonight? Is it 9 p.m.? I'm late. Connection issues.
It's now.
It's right
now.
Yeah.
It's now.
So we made it. And we've got a full roster today. We've got some amazing guests. Thank you guys so much for being here. We've got Mike Casper, fresh on retirement. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
We've got Rob Zamora here. A West Coast time, fresh from Monster Palooza. We've got a few pictures to share.
Ooh.
We got Rick Emmert. Good morning, Rick. How are you, sir?
Good. How you doing?
We got Michael the Vandal, who is a little shy. He will, and he's middle square, which is kind of rad. Good morning,
That's cool.
Michael.
Oh, I wouldn't say shy, sir. Uglier than homemade sin is a little more accurate.
There you go. We got Joe G. Everybody knows Joe G. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Everett Miller. Good morning, Everett. How are you, man?
Morning.
We got Jason Straz. Jason, have you been on the live before? Oh, you're muted. I think you're muted. No, now you're muted. Nope, cannot hear you. Can't hear you. Is it your earbuds, maybe? It was working a second ago. Nope, can't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. Maybe connect to your computer. Oh,
he's out.
we lost him. And we got Paul Zach, last but never least.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. I like that classic intro too.
Yeah, it's a retro. It's a throwback. I was going to work on a new one, because I liked the last one, but the music was just too low key, which is never, I like a cool vibe. I like a good vibe of music, and
Yes,
Rob
sir.
Moore knows good music is essential, man. Gotta have good music. Paul, how you doing? Can you hear me? Can we hear you?
I can hear you. You're good.
Not Paul. I'm sorry, Jason.
Oh.
Sorry, Jason. Can you hear us? Yeah, but we can't hear you. Okay, work on that. It's probably a connectivity issue. Oh, he keeps ejecting.
I think you could test it before you get into. He's not here. I was gonna say you could test it before you get to StreamYard.
Yeah, he keeps bailing before we can.
It's a
figure it out.
well-oiled machine,
Right?
Machine.
It's my fault. I usually try to get here earlier, but I had some family issues that needed some fires that needed to be put out. Of course, right before the show starts. So
Right.
Some of us know how it is that do these live shows. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, people in the chat. Let's say hi to them real quick while Jason works on his connections. We got Mr. Brian Carr here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. We got Benet Osborne. Is it really in 12 hours or is it time? It was me. I had set it to 9:05, but I forgot to change it to a.m. instead of p.m. So that's me. I will not be back at 9 p.m. I will be relaxing and.
You sure you don't want to do another stream?
Watching Shooting the Shelf, probably. No, I'm good. I do enough streams. I don't need to be seen.
How many was it this week? 5?
Yeah, we did 5 with Legion Kings, and then Friday we recorded like a reaction show that I'll air next week with the Halcyon and Chris Ferrone and Pat Boyle and Brettster and Omar. It was fun. That was fun. Just talking parts as they were revealing. You know what I didn't know? Uh, Rob told me that it was a pre-recorded thing that Jeremy and I had no idea.
He mentioned right at the top of it. Yeah.
Oh, did he? Okay, yeah, I had no clue. So thank you, Rob, for letting me know about that because we were kind of watching.
I missed the beginning of it, and there were people in the chat that I saw making comments, and I saw Jeremy saying, "I'm sure the chat is blowing up." So I thought he was like,
right, yeah,
saying.
I wonder why they did that. Why do you guys think was it?
They were in California for Monster Palooza.
That's right.
Jeremy was at home in the recording, and then when he jumped on Offworld for the after party,
yeah,
he was in California. So I was like, "That's a fast plane, man."
Right? Yeah, man, that guy teleported.
I mean, it had a good flow to it. I mean, it really didn't. I mean, I can understand how everybody likes to interact and stuff like that, but I mean, the chat kind of interacted with each other, and
Eric was probably too like every damn time we have one of these, I could hear him like not cussing, but like every goddamn time we have one of these lives, you have some kind of technical issue and you leave me alone, Jeremy, and I don't want that to happen this time. So let's pre-record this son of a bitch.
I love that when Eric gets the deer in the headlights.
Yeah, he's like, so let's ask some questions and let's see here. And then all the questions are like, he's like, I can't read them; they're too fast. Good morning, Brendan. How are you? We got James Samudio in the house. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, James. We got Jen Lucky Sprinkles. Brendan, I said good morning, didn't I? Brendan, good morning.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Freaks
Morning,
Figures,
Brendan.
good morning. Good morning. We got Ed's Nice. Ed's Nice. Legions, Latin Legions. Their 100th episode is coming, I guess, and they are having Brett tonight. So at 6 p.m., check that out. Larry's Geeky's World. Good morning, Larry. Larry Hodge. Good morning, buddy. Every Saturday, he's got his opening show where he opens some stuff and talks some toys. J-Mag. Good morning, guys. Thanks for all the fun content that Sweet Greg. It's been fun. It's not me. It's the other guys. I kind of just sit there and just try to press buttons and not be confused about things. Bill, waking up to New to Mythics. That's a good thing, right? It's too early for this going back to sleep. I hear you, Rob. We're gonna get some exciting content soon. We're gonna talk some interesting things soon, man. Curtis, good morning. Good morning, Curtis. Good to see you, buddy. Paul Morales, hello, everybody. And we lost Rob. He's asleep now. Rob texted me. What time did you text me, Rob? At your time, like 5 something?
No, it was a little before 5, like around 4:30 or something. I can't remember. But I was looking for my glasses, like reaching around, and I looked, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
He messaged me. He's like, "I'll be there in a minute." I'm like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
you're a little early, dude. You got like 50 minutes before you. Packed house. What's up, boys? What's up, Big G? I love that picture of him and Diego at Bucky's. That was awesome. I think it was Bucky's.
Yeah.
It was only me texting you. Don't lie. Okay, it was Bucky's. Yeah, I've never been there. Ryan Clark.
Gotta go. You gotta go, Greg.
I need to. We got nothing good, man. Morning, Ryan Clark. The Toy Forge. Morning. Good morning. Terrence, hello from Ishcon. Awesome. I hope yesterday's show was a good time. John McGovern, good morning, fellas. Terrence says, cool seeing pics of Rob at Monster Palooza. Yeah, I've got a few. I've got a couple that I stole from his post in the Cabal. Good morning, Omar. Omar, me and Omar, we had a great time last week on Legions Kings. It was kind of rough. And I was kind of like explaining to my wife, like, yeah, we're doing another show. And she's like, okay. And tomorrow and Thursday. She's like, okay. So
you're in the doghouse.
I'm cooking dinner, and I'm shoulder rubs and all that stuff. Just saying, yeah, this week I'm going to be busy. So she's like, okay. So next week, it's back to normal. I told her I'm doing one show on Tuesday and then Saturday, and that's it. You're going to be sick of me. Microphone check. 1, 2. What is it? Microphone check. I left my wallet in El Segundo. What a great morning. New to Mythics, bacon and orange juice. You need some eggs in that, though. Maybe a little hash brown or something. Just straight bacon and orange juice.
Bacon sounds
Omar,
good.
Brian,
You mean to
Brett,
tell me Curtis does all this? You mean to tell me Curtis does all this without coffee?
I don't know if he drinks coffee. That's a good question. He's got enough energy. Please edit me out that video, Greg.
Start.
Yeah, my man Brett was a little self-medicated, and so he was supposed to be on the reveal, the pre-recorded reveal show, and he kind of self-ejected. He's like, "Hi guys, bye," and he was out. So he came back later for the live show that we did. Everyone's saying hi to everybody. We got Tyler Twizzler. Good morning, everyone. Heading to a local toy shop. I invited Twizzler to be on, but he was he chose toys wisely over this train wreck. So have a good show, man. I hope you find some good stuff. We've got Mr. C. Got to have you back, Mark. I really enjoy you on the show. I enjoy all the people that are on my show regularly and new people too. I love it. But Mark is always fun to have on. He's got some amazing diodes that he works on. And we will see him next, or in July. I was going to say next month, but it's not quite June yet. So we will see him soon. What's up, Benny? Benny, we got to have you on too, buddy. Benny's always busy, though, man. I think he's going to church this morning. Just saying hello, blessings to all. Mark says, forgot you guys were on this morning. Had a late night last night. Daughter graduated. Hey, congratulations. A lot of graduates, man. Congratulations to your daughter, man. That's awesome. Jason Straz in the house. What's up, Jason?
Can you hear me now?
We got you.
Perfect, man. Right. Got you.
Yeah. Had to change locations.
You go to Radio Shack and get some new setup or what?
I went to my other office in the basement.
Right on, man. Glad we could hear you now. Welcome back.
Radio Shack, man.
Yeah, I threw out an oldie but good.
Yeah, you dated yourself on that one.
Yeah, I had to buy the wife a lot of wine. That's right. Yeah, we were me and Omar were kind of in the doghouse. We have some understanding wives, but when you're busy every damn night, it's like I don't know how Curtis does it. He's got Darla, and Darla is a phenomenal human being. But yeah, it's a lot to be on every night. We had fun. It's always fun talking toys and movies and stuff with your friends, but you have to unplug too and connect with your family and your doggies and your cats. And
yeah, I'm just waiting for Curtis to announce that he's retiring and going to be a YouTuber full time. He's almost there as it is.
I think if he could make as much to buy his toys and support his life, I bet he would. I would.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Final week of Tide Realm Corsairs, back the tide. Oh yeah, thank you, Terrence, for reminding us. Yeah, final week. So get your pledges in. Mark says thank you.
You're always promoting that, Terrence.
Been a week with no coffee. Yeah, Terrence is a definitely promoter. I'm gonna be a hot McDonald's breakfast today. Hotcakes and oh man, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Big G probably has a couple of them though, right? I can't see him like with one little plastic fork and scissor, just doing like two little pancakes and one little sausage. I can see his like big hands like cutting the little sausage.
He just rolls up the bag and eats the whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. I'll come back anytime. I will have you back, man. Thank you, man. I will set you up for the next show. So it's always wait a minute. Okay, Curtis says, if I could support my family with YouTube, I'd be live 24/7. I definitely believe that. I believe that for sure. Being on live stream every day is not that different than having a real job and having 5 video conferences. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes. Definitely. Like getting all the connectivity, all my slides and crap together and presentations and crap. Yeah, it's definitely 3 pancakes, 1 sausage. Okay, maybe a McGriddle and a hash brown too. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's okay. No shame in here, man, for sure. So it's always nice on these shows to have stuff to talk about. And thankfully, these days, we always have stuff to talk about. I have a slide here from the previous reinforcements that were done. This is done by Jeff, who made this little slide thing here. But this was some good stuff that we've had in the past. What's you guys' favorites from the previous reinforcements? I'm liking I always like the ogres and the gold knights and the deluxe dwarf, I think. How about you guys? Mike, how about you, man?
I'd have to go with the original Skeleton Legion builder, the Black Knight. That half giant from the deluxe.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool. How about you, Rob?
The Templars, that one barbarian that I've never gotten, but I've been wanting, but I don't know why I kept putting off. The price was just never right.
Yeah.
Now eventually a new one came out, so it's like,
yes.
Do I still go backwards or just forget it and
do not
grab the new one? But yeah, the new one, the Dark Templar for sure.
Those are rad. Yeah, that was a rad.
And is that Phalanx? I can't tell. Or is that
Vampire Phalanx? That was the last.
Yeah, he's a great one, dude. If like, I feel like he kind of moves just as well as the Valiant Knight. If you want like a Black Valiant Knight, he's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and the Templar Knights, those were always a good pickup.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get anything Templar this time.
Yeah,
Joe G, what was your a few of your favorite of the previous releases?
Well, for me, the Templar Relic Guard, because the bio said that there was 12 of them guarding the relics. So I was like, oh, cool. I have an excuse to buy 12, which for the way that I collect that was pretty exciting for me. I really enjoyed that. The deluxe skeleton builder is pretty awesome. I like that visor.
Me too. I love that visor.
Yeah, that one's pretty slick. And probably the goblin from the original. I think I ordered like 6 or something.
Is that the 1.0 or the 2.0?
The 2.0 goblin from the original reinforcements. Yeah, I think I don't know if I used them all or not, but I made a lot of goblin customs, so that body was really great to have.
Yeah, I'm a fan of I like the 2.0s better.
Yeah,
for the goblins, I just like that size.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of 2.0s, but I also use stands for my all my display, so I don't have to worry about them falling down.
Yes, yes, absolutely. How about you, Michael?
I just came on board with the Kickstarter. I'm the baby of the bunch, so the only one of these figures that I even own is the skeleton builder. And, I'm biased. I'm a skeleton guy. Out of my 80 figures, 54 are skeletons. So,
nice.
My opinion is skeletons anything.
Brett's new best friend.
Right? Mm-hmm. How about you, Rick?
I got into the line on the first reinforcements back in February 22. So that kind of has kind of a special place in my heart as the way that I honestly didn't really do any research. I just knew that I'd been looking at them for a while. I didn't watch any reviews or anything. I just kind of jumped in head first and bought almost all of them. I got to say that the deluxe the barbarian from that way, the deluxe builder and the Templar are kind of goated as far as legions. But I did buy more than one. Skeleton was the only one I bought more than one of at the time. Because I kind of had that legions of skeletons kind of vibe in my head from D&D and Harryhausen and all that kind of stuff. So. But the Relic Guard has the best armor color, I would say, out of all of them personally. It's got a nice sheen to it. And then, the deluxe dwarf and the deluxe goblin were, big repaint potentials for me. I did a lot of those when I was first starting to paint. So I don't know. I like them all.
Yeah, they're just fun. You know, with a good price, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. All right, Paul, how about you, buddy?
The Skeleton Legion builder always pulled me in the beginning, the armored one.
Mm-hmm.
Those pumpkin heads, you could put 3D printed pumpkin heads on them, paint them up. And then probably Vampire Thalnix. How would you say it?
I like the glossy
black armor.
The glossy black armor. I like it. Some people like the matte. I think, Mike, you said you like the matte better, or would like a matte better.
Myself? Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Well, I do like the satin look of the Black Knight armor.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I'm pretty sure the Vampire has the shiny armor too.
Mm-hmm.
Black Knight, they're pretty close, I would say. I would have killed for a matte black with just silver rivets. Black Knight on the new reinforcements wave. I think that would have really killed.
I half expected that.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
It's it's that double-edged sword, right? Of like we expected, and then like, okay, now they got a zag instead of zig on that, So
Everett, how about you?
Black Knight and Templar are some of my favorite, but I was extremely happy when they redid the Silverhorn Sentry because he was so expensive. So prior to that, it was tough to get a Silverhorn Sentry. They were pretty expensive, so I just kind of figured I wouldn't get one. So when they revealed it there, I was glad. So I got 2 of those.
Did they change it at all, Everett, or was it like a basic straight reissue?
I don't know because I didn't have the original, so maybe somebody who's been here longer would know. Although
it was a straight reissue, exactly the same.
Okay. Yeah. Same one, yeah.
Jason, how about you?
I use I like the Vampire Phalanx. I think probably the best, and I don't really care for the vampire figures normally, but I've used that one for a lot of customizing and making quite a bit. It's got good parts, and then the Gladiator from I don't know the second one, the one with the one pauldron, the skull pauldron. I use that one quite a bit. I think my first custom I ever tried, which is doing the dots and stuff, was with that one. I've used that one a few times too.
Yeah, I do like the Phalanx, but I usually switch the head. I love vampires in but Mythics, their vampires I'm not a super fan of. I keep hoping that they do some different things with vampires. That white pasty with the bat face thing is just not for me. But that's just my opinion.
What I think is cool is that a lot of people, like when I first got into the line, Black Knight was one of the first ones I saw, and I didn't like the head that was on it, so I passed because initially I didn't know about the pop and swap ability. Mm-hmm. Right. And the same thing, like you said, it says Vampire Phalanx, so sometimes people will just pass on it, not realizing it's literally just the head that makes it. That once you pop off that head, it becomes anything you want. It could become any other character. So
and it has that awesome Gorgo helmet too, and the gloss black too.
Yep,
exactly. And I love that it came with the purple, metallic purple shield and the claymore type longsword.
The Father Christmas, one of the that was in back at the original one was a black helmet. That's a perfect color match for it. Also,
yep.
Didn't that Vampire Phalanx turn into the new Vorgus too? Isn't that the story, how it goes?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think it was supposed to be one of those soldiers that put on the armor. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that before, Rob.
You guys I think it's on the bio that one of the Vampire Phalanx ended up putting on the new armor suit.
I think they teased it in the Vorgus bio, and then later we actually got a Phalanx soldier.
Yeah, it's a cool figure.
See, I really want to like the vampires from this line. I really dig the Disabilis figure, and I love his head sculpt. I think he's amazing. Too big for me in my shelf and space at the moment, and I just can't handle the emaciated version of the faces. I love the bat face, but the emaciation and the 2.0 bodies just lose me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, I get that that's their thing, but I'm hoping for maybe something a little bit different. But we'll see. We'll see. It's nice that they're giving more. You know, we're seeing more vampires, like in this Reinforcements 3. We're getting some more vampire love for the
Carpathius and Legacies would make a lot of sense because that's a figure that they potentially wouldn't really have to retool anything for at this point. Yeah.
Big G says,
"Yeah, I really need a Lucretia too."
Oh yeah, that would be great, and I do love Lucretia. I'm looking at it right now. It's a nice figure, but I like some sexy vampires. You know.
Oh, I don't think there's that kind of vampire. Putting her on the nymph.
Oh, there you go. I never thought about that. What was that, Joe? I'm sorry.
Well, they're not that kind of vampire. You know what I mean? They're monsters. So, you know, I mean, I personally like the uniqueness of them. That they're not a copy and paste of vampires from other media. You know, I'm like a 30 Days a Night is like my favorite vampire. You know what I mean? I like vampires to be monsters. I love to watch you sleep. People can keep that noise.
Easy there, Joe. We're not talking Fear My Evil Glitter here.
I prefer vampires that keep you from sleeping. So,
what's up, 30 Days?
I'm all over that.
Anywhere either. That's a hard one to find.
I love that movie.
So good. So
that was really good. I personally like the look of Bigger Vamp. Also, the role playing game is one more what I prefer. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The Vampire Knight is actually one of my. I mean, I love all the figures. Don't get me wrong, but one of my least favorites. It's like a vampire that's not good at hunting. You know, so he's lost too much weight. He's like, man, this barbarians run too fast. I'm hungry. You know, something like that.
Exactly. So, everyone had speculation for Reinforcements 3. I think me and Curtis were agreeing on Templars being, you know, like no question, we are getting a Templar for sure. So I wanted more knights. I was hoping Black Knight, Gold Knight. I wanted hopefully a Templar or like a Templar, like kind of an add-on or character pack. I had hoped for a mount. I was being stupid and said it would be cool to have like an ostrich mount, like Joust. I don't know if people remember that Joust.
I remember that. Oh yeah,
like something small. You know, make it a weird creature or whatever that you know, one rider can get on and ride around on. That might be either mythic or cosmic. Could be either one. So that was kind of a hope that we might get something weird like that.
Some company did an ostrich mount, didn't they? Some adjacent property. I don't know. I feel like there is one out there somewhere.
Yeah, I got a squirrel looking at me right through the window. What's up, man? How are you?
It'd be cool if Jada Toys could do something like that, like the old video games. They could start doing Joust and Cubert and just do a whole bunch of video games.
I love a Cubert.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, give Jada time, and I'm sure they're killing it with their Mega Man.
Not much articulation option there with the Cubert, though. I don't think.
Yeah, right. Just the legs. What's some things that you guys were hoping for Reinforcements? We can go around, or you could just throw it out there.
I thought Black Knight. I thought a Black Knight as well. I thought there might be a Black Knight with maybe some silver rivets, or we were talking about like a matte color for the Black Knight. That would have been cool. But
I mean, it makes a lot of sense with the fact that they had the black glossy armored legs and armory. They had like some coordinating pauldrons and waist pieces and things like that. So to get the arms and torso and all that out there in the new armor, just for me, just really made a lot of sense. But
yeah, I thought for sure we would see, you know, a Black Knight or maybe a Gold Knight, you know, version 3, I guess it would be. But it seemed like it would be an easy thing for them to do.
I can see how they
go easy, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, they don't want to use up
their time. It's in
too
their
many
time.
slots in the wave for the same night body, more or less, in different colors.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. I mean, I've been wanting a Valiant Knight re-release. I had hoped that they would do like a Legion Builder kind of Valiant Knight, and so I didn't expect it to ever happen, and so it did, and I was just like, oh, I can log off. I'm like so damn happy.
Your wish came true.
Yeah. How about you guys? Was there any? I was
really hoping for a female Templar builder.
Oh,
me too, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that it just I want to, I got my Templars back here. I've got a couple females in there, but having to buy a Delphina every time you want to add another female Templar is a bit pricey. So
I can definitely see why they wouldn't have wanted to preempt the Delphina version 2, like with another. I mean, technically she'll be out first, I guess, anyway. But
well, a builder, something that's non-specific that you could buy multiples of. But that's what I was hoping for.
Well, I mean, speaking of that, I mean, I was really hoping for a barbarian with torso, arms, legs, knees, the whole everything we needed that matched in one color. And while we didn't get that, we didn't really get an affordable version of that, right? So you still have to drop $80 to get
to get that.
So like to have been able to get that as a $30 figure would have been pretty awesome. Or maybe they have other plans.
I mean, I guess you could build one, Rick, with like the $10 chest piece
and the add-ons, but like even then the color is still like not a match with all the other limbs that are coming out.
Which one are we talking about? $10 chest piece?
Oh, like the one that's in the store. The
like the limbs that they sold back with gas.
Yeah, it's got a jaundiced color to it though. That's the problem. I wish they would do one that matches everything else, like somebody just said.
I was just saying, if you're trying to be a cheap bastard, and
I just can't go back to the old sculpts at this point. Now that we have the new stuff, it's just be great to. In fact, I feel a little bit guilty because I got all these fodder bins, and I've started to because they're overflowing. Obviously, at this point, that I've started peeling off the old parts, and bagging them up and putting them in a separate bin because I'm just not really using them as much for.
Curtis, I would have loved a 1.0 muscle mommy orc.
That was one of my predictions as well.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, I was hoping they were going to do a hat trick from hell. I wanted a female 1.0 orc, but I wanted a Queen Urxa red for Fury. My dream come true. I just slid off the couch at that point.
I mean, it does make sense that we would get a Legacies Urxa, and then they pack in another head and maybe a couple of accessories, and now you can build out, other.
I can see that. I could see that.
Oh, absolutely. Just you join up with the Fury clan. She, if you follow the lore, she's a little disgruntled over the decision-making process. So I think having her start leading the Fury clan and bring those up. But, if wishes were horses, we'd all be racers, right?
Right. Exactly. Anybody else that had some hopes and dreams for the new reinforcements? Jason, did you have any predictions?
I would have liked to see a couple of female bodies, but honestly, I don't speculate too hard when they're going to do a release. I just want to sit back and be surprised, and I don't want any disappointments or I just want to sit back and see what their imagination brings us. So I was happy.
Usually I'm wrong. Usually when I speculate, I'm wrong. So
I was happy with it. I mean, loved it, but yeah, I didn't really have an expectation or hope. Figured I'll like it all anyway. So.
Said an off-world. If we didn't get what we'd hoped for in R3, it probably is in the works elsewhere. That's what I figure. I mean, there's so many wheels within the machine of the Four Horsemen studio. They've got stuff, that they're. I remember I was showing a picture to Eric Treadaway. He was on earlier this year, and I showed him a picture of everything that was released for 25, I think. And he was like, man, I forgot about all this stuff. He goes, I'm 2 years ahead working on that stuff. I don't even remember these figures, but I like them. I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's new to us, but they're working on, down the line. So I'm always happily surprised with whatever they come up with.
I really would have liked a hard goods plastic sculpted tunic for the Templar, like the RPG.
Like a throwback
Paladin, but like with the Templar paint on it. But once I saw the soft goods tunics, I was like, yeah, we're not getting the hard goods.
They're
Templar
not going
soft
this way
goods
anyway.
though. Templar soft goods would be dope.
Yeah.
Just to be able to turn any figure.
Yeah, $20.
I'm surprised.
For sure.
You think they're like, Max Bird's doing it, and other, Strut maybe are doing it, so let's just let them do it, and
They're not doing it for $20 though. I mean,
that is true. That is true.
That's a lot of that stuff's outside my budget, but $20 Templar builder kit would be good.
And it's nice they did different bundles, which I think are cool. I was kind of hoping, me and Omar were hoping that they would do like a tunic bundle, so you could get all of them together at maybe a cheaper price, or multiples of, like, say you were a big Basilia fan, it'd be cool to get like a five pack or something. At
like what they did with the Silver Knights, the case,
right?
12
Right.
Yeah.
I totally thought they were going to be a bundled pack when they first revealed them. I thought it was going to be the set of the 4, but it makes more sense, I guess, for collectors to be able to buy them individually.
Well, it felt like an extension of the RPG game to me. Like, these are all figures that can go into your campaign.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely is very, going with the RPG, definitely.
Well, the add-on packs, I think, were probably pretty successful on the RPG, which drove, them adding them to this wave. So I'm expecting to see a lot more of this in the future. And it's nice because then you can get your figure at a cheaper price, or
right.
If you want it to be a bit more deluxe, you have that option, either or. You can say, well, I'm just going to pass because I don't want to spend that kind of money on a figure. You've got options, and more choices are always amazing.
Absolutely. Cloud says, I don't see enough people talking about how we're getting a skeleton horse for 40. I was shocked. I was thinking 55, 60.
I called it 40. Yeah, when they showed it,
I was like, holy crap.
I thought 40. As soon as they showed it, I was like, I bet that's
really.
Yeah.
I did not expect to see that skeleton.
Well, I think what they've done, and we see it, especially with their stuff. Obviously, yeah, that's awesome.
That is cool.
Like what Joe. I think we've seen we've seen. Obviously their paint apps are phenomenal. All the accessories are phenomenal. But they're seeing, obviously, things are getting more expensive. So I think this wave is giving people, if you just want bare bones, pun intended, stuff, it's like, here it is. And it's the cheapest price you can get it, because a $40 steed, you want to go and buy some additional stuff and throw on some stuff, that's cool. And then, like the Valiant Knight, $30. And if you want to add that accessory pack, you can. So it's, if you want minimal, lowest price, they definitely delivered. They delivered on that.
I agree. Yeah, I was really shocked in a good way at the prices. I'm like, $30 for a Valiant? I mean, come on, man.
I kind of thought they should have held the horse reveal back until after the parts, actually, because the parts, the Centaur attachment, I think, really bumped up the value of that horse for a lot of collectors.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
at first it felt like
get one.
Yeah, it feels like, well, Brett's going to buy 150 of these, but
right.
How many other folks are clamoring
for? Thank God for pre-order, guys. Thank God for the pre-order. Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, see, the only issue.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Greg.
I was just going to say, a lot of people were saying, we wish that the evil faction tunics would be there too, but I mean, they're definitely going to be here. Just
they're coming, yeah.
Their time,
I hope they at least decide to distress them, or I just don't get that the aesthetic of these perfectly clean tunics are, you got Hawks is sitting behind a sewing machine, making sure his army is outfitted or whatever.
Right.
It doesn't seem right to me.
Now you see him like I could see him like slaving over a sewing machine, like I gotta get these damn things done. More shredded fabric.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Well, also, if you look at this wave,
looking at all of this being my first experience with these reinforcement waves, I'm noticing a trend. I went back and I looked. The only concern I have with these prices, and don't get me wrong, the prices are freaking great, but you got a horse with no tack. So you got a $40 horse, yes, but what is the cost of actually outfitting that horse so that you're throwing something on there and not barebacking as well? Right? So you got that. And then, you look at the vampire, all of the gear on there, he's when you add up the price, you're not saving any money when you're getting everything that came with, say, what is the name? Valak, the Vampire Ranger, so it's piecemealing out their figures.
Well, a Valak today would be more costly. I
True.
mean, just because of the price increase. A Valak today is going to be 55, right? At least.
All my dead horses will need a stable. Well, we know Mark, Mr. C, does have a stable available. What a beautiful stable it is. I like the tunics. Just wish they had all unique patterns or just a different style for each faction. Not every faction is going to use the same dual colors. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's a nice start. I think we've been asking for faction signage for quite a while, banners and things like that. So it's nice. I think they do hear us. It just takes a while for things to finally show up. So I definitely think banners and stuff are coming. Bone on bone, baby. So I mean, I'm sure, like Michael, that they could have did it, the tack, the bridles and saddles and stuff like that. But for $40, like I could live without that.
I bought 2 more Conibus to pull everything off of for the skeleton, builders to ride. I think it's a great idea, and if I knew they were going to do $40 ones, I would have waited.
Oh yeah, no.
I think that's appropriate.
I ordered 2 of these things, so I'm definitely all in. But again, having a $40 horse with no saddle and no bit and bridle is like, oh, okay, well, we'll go ahead and suspend the disbelief of riding bareback.
Yeah, I don't know if the bone skeletons mind. They don't have tushies to get swords. So
right.
Hey, I'm just worried about them sliding off the thing and taking a header off my shelf. That's my concern.
Right.
Use those little zip tie. Use the wire that comes with it. Use that. Make sure you're wiring them up.
Sticky tack the boom boom hole.
Yeah, there you go.
Sticky tack.
Finally a use for all those damn ties.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mine stay on very well unless my dog walks by and her tail hits them. Then they go flying. But other than that, it's been pretty stable.
Yeah. Casper, what's your thoughts on the tunics?
I like them. Yeah, they're. I bought 4. Oh God, I bought 4. Oh God, what is it called again? The Knights. What are they called again?
Order of Atheron?
No, the actual
Valiant.
Valiant Knight 2.
I bought 4 of those just to put one of each garment on them and then set them with my different factions. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. How about you, Rob?
I think I'm gonna do the whole Valiant Knight pack thing, but I really want that barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was really talking down on these Valiant Knight pauldrons. I don't see what's wrong with them. I think they're all right.
I love them.
Which ones? The ones the Atheron Knight's wearing there in the photo? Or?
I don't know which pauldrons. I think the one in the middle. People were really hating on this since then.
I mean, the actual figure comes with like the red shield soldier pauldron.
I thought I had the Valiant Knight. I guess I forgot to
seashell pauldrons, I guess you call them.
And then they were talking about the torso. I don't remember what.
Also a red shield torso.
Yeah, was it like a different one than the original? I can't remember.
The original's worse, I would say, by most standards. I mean, the original is the really kind of narrow, small torso that's made to go under the soft goods and such.
Yeah, House Seal had said the same thing. that they gave it a better torso. I think with the yeah, I don't have the slide of the Valiant Knight, which is irritating. I guess I forgot to add that. But I really like the colors that they chose for these.
Yeah.
Really gives us some nice options.
I was thinking of, because I think somebody said that you can use rubbing alcohol to take the faction insignia off.
Mm-hmm.
It would be kind of cool to do that with some of these.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Ferrone's got the magic formula for that, I think.
Yeah, he does.
I'm going to have to hit him up.
And
I'm not even a night guy, and I think these things look great.
Yeah. See, Jessam has them they just fit so well.
Yeah.
They just crack the code. They're not bulky. They look good. They're not too tight. They're just right on the night bodies. They look really great.
I liked his post too, where he like kind of retrofitted him onto like, you know, the Xylernian and some of the, you know, classic soldiers from each. The Hadriana helmet with the Odysseus tunic was cool looking.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Kirby here. The legions of dark tunics won't be neat and clean. Yeah, they need some little holes, some burn marks.
I mean, that's going to add cost too, don't forget. So.
Yeah. A little shredded.
Maybe they won't do the dual. Maybe they won't do dual tunics with them. They'll just do a single color and have them torn and tattered.
Mark says, I'm in for the barbarian with the old man short beard head and the leather boots from the add-on pack. Yeah, I'm with you on that, dude, for sure. That's the Dubon torso. Don't see why people are upset about it.
Yeah, seems good to me.
I'll take it.
Everybody's got to be upset about something. Somebody's got to be upset.
That's right.
Well, the great thing is it's a pop and swap line. So if you don't like the torso, you can put a different one on.
Yes, right.
No, you're supposed to give me what I want every time I ask for it,
and make a post about it too.
Yeah.
I really dig this. I think it's awesome that they gave us a male or female option. Really like the leather. I heard some people were not fans of the color of the leathers. I dig it. I think it's a nice little contrast between the black and the purple.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot. I probably won't, to be honest, use either head. But the rest of the body, that lower body, is phenomenal. I dig it.
Yeah, so they're like leather, not leather, but they're like material matte black leggings, right? Like that's the idea. Yeah. And you got a metallic chest and arms. Okay, yeah.
Is that from Manisha or is that from?
Yeah.
Manisha.
Well, it's from Keith Fatar. Yeah.
Okay.
The male and the female torso on that are. I wish they would have squared off the pecs on the male one a little bit more because they actually look very similar, the male and female versions. Mm-hmm. Female one's just a little bit bustier.
Mm-hmm. What's that? What's that chest? Is that like the original Vampire Knight chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So they use some really old parts with some really new parts.
Oh, yeah.
But it's I think it's a nice contrast. And I think the
heads, those two heads are almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
The Vampire Knight head, I think might even be painted the same way. That's why I'm so excited about the add-on pack. Those two new heads look amazing.
Oh man, yes. Yeah, the add-on is just I don't have the picture of it on there, unfortunately, but man, a world of difference. And I dig that cloak from the Exiles.
Yeah, me too.
And the bird. I guess the bird has two different wings, I guess. They unplug and
No,
well, I heard it wrong.
In the line they have it's compatible with the new sculpt, I guess. So the druid has the druid build-up pack has the closed wing. But they're
okay.
Movable, so now you can plug the open wings.
So you had to buy both too. Okay.
Did they show us this figure with the hood over the helmeted head by chance?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Strange to have the double hooded head, but
I think they did it for more options in case you didn't want to put the cloak just on. You know, they might limit some sales. Yeah, because you can put it on different figures and have the hood up. So I think it's just for options.
Double hood, yep, double hood, Curtis.
Well, you could tuck that hood into the neck hole and completely disguise it and not have it show up. I mean,
it doesn't look that bad. I've almost the exact same thing with a Dubon head on the dwarf cape, which I think is the same one here. So it just looks like extra fabric behind the hood, more or less.
Yeah.
And I mean the price, guys, $20 for this soft goods and the two heads.
And remember, vampires don't have hair. And as a bald man that works outside, sometimes you want a double hood.
Right.
Windy,
Absolutely.
You
need the coverage.
Yep. Absolutely.
So you guys were a fan of this archer. Any thoughts or opinions on this video?
I think that with the Dispatar head and the Manitia Cinderhorn head repainted, that they are amazing. I think it adds a lot to it. And it's a vampire archer, and if you're playing the RPG, it could be a vampire ranger.
Or again, you swap any head on there and you have a standard archer. Like
right. That was my
nothing
thought.
else on there is a vampire. You just throw on somebody else's head and you've got an archer of any.
That waist piece works great on 1.0 figures as well. So that's actually a pretty good piece.
Yeah, I mean, the whole lower thing, I would use the hell out of. I could use that for a lot of different builds. So yeah, I'm happy with this.
And everybody loves the Captain America boots, so they're cool.
Yes, adventure boots. That's what Chris called them. Chris from
Adventure. Okay,
adventure boots.
boots.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I hope that I'm wrong about. I heard that they've retired the current Ray style boots from being used, and that they were focused on just using those legendary barbarian boots. But I like this.
Why?
I feel like maybe they have a different peg, actually, because I'm not positive on that. I don't know if somebody that can check and confirm, but I tried swapping Novian lean knees and boots one time, and it's a totally different peg connection. Not
You're gonna make people start buying the Kern Rays up.
Yeah. There you go.
They're sold out everywhere.
Yes.
Rick started.
See, I'm with. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, Michael.
I think the brown boots and the brown gloves are just an odd choice.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Rangers,
I
they
have
like
to
the
agree.
brown gloves, but I think if they were gray or flat black, I might like it better.
If only you knew a painter.
Right.
See, I got to be with Curtis on a couple of things here, and I got my own opinions on this character. Number one, I do think they should have made the bow a different color. The silver is just too standout and too stark of a contrast for the figure itself. Black or brown, I would prefer black on this specific bow. I don't see a lot of the short black bows out there, especially for guys like me who are just starting off and would like something like that. Also, I think that the brown, I think it's a little too stark. I mean, I get it, but maybe doing like a dark maroon to kind of keep with that red. I mean, black and red, purple, those are all vampire colors, right? So maybe not vibrant red, more of a dark maroon color. But, and I think they missed the boat. I don't want to bat this. I mean, vampires in this world don't morph, but maybe having a, like a blackbird, more like a raven type character, just to keep with that sinister vibe might have been better.
You have spoken like a true old school goth, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I think
they call us elder goths when you hit 50.
Right. I think a bat would have been maybe too on the nose, but I mean, it would have been cool to have
raven.
That.
Like you said, a raven would be good.
Raven would be cool. So Kirby had kind of there's a question by Cloud here. Do any of the 2.0's bodies have the new neck hinge? No, I don't know. It's possible.
Check your neck.
Maybe they will. They'll show that later. And then Kirby was saying, this is an RPG figure that they couldn't slot in, and that's. I mean, that could be. My opinion is
this feels like the wave. Remember when we had Necronominus, and then the next wave was kind of like an extension of Necronominus. Mm-hmm. I feel the same way. We had the RPG, and this is.
I agree.
An extension of the RPG.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
I think that once we have more of these newer 2.0 style bodies in the mix, like, so we've got like Dispatar and we've got Manitia, but like we're we're gonna have Jouet here soon, and others, I think. And I think at that point, everyone's gonna really want these black legs and brown leather
Yes.
boots and brown leather gloves. Like it's a pretty good build-up pack for customs. Just
I
as
agree.
I think that if it was in traditional elf colors, like ranger colors, I think everybody would really like this figure a lot too.
Well, and again, it's a pop and swap line. So
Yeah.
here's an idea. The nymph is still available, right? You take the nymph upper body and pop it on those legs on that
Boom.
lower body. Boom, you've got an amazing vampire figure.
Nymph just sold out. There you go. Nymph just sold out again.
You're right.
Damn it, Joe.
There's a lot. There's just a
It'll
lot
just
of
cost me more money.
It's not something that we're stuck with. If you don't like the exact build, you can totally change it to different things. There's a ton of options. Yeah.
I hope we don't miss out on the Joe Vest Polo pop and swap cam session.
Joe Cam, we need Joe Cam back.
That's really the reason I don't pre-order early, because they'll plant the seeds in your head on that show to like really be able to do a lot of things you didn't realize or think about.
Right.
I used to drive myself nuts when I would look at the waves and try to figure out, what torso would those legs, it could drive you crazy because you don't see all those combinations that end up being phenomenal later on that now you missed out because you passed on a figure. You're like, I'm not that interested.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, I would go crazy trying to figure out what's in the library, what's coming, what do I want to, and you gotta some people are great doing that, looking at something and saying, ooh, that's a simple swap. And
if you think about the fact that you're going to spend $10, maybe $15 for a part, if you want to buy it on Cabal with shipping or whatever, suddenly $20 for all this stuff, like you might as well, if you like the cape or you like the bird, you might as well just buy it.
Right.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought with the Dispatar or the Manisha head, like this could be a actual wave release figure for me. Like it could be like a named. I thought with it all together, it just looks good. I wish I had a picture of it, but Rob, how do you?
That
how do you
Manisha
feel
head's
about
banging.
the Vampire Archer with the add-on?
Was it Paul that said it would be cool if you take off the vampire head and pop up another head on there? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Give it like an assassin kind of look. I'm not big on the breed,
definitely.
But yeah, I like this body.
I do too. I do too. Yeah.
And I might paint that bird black.
Also, don't forget, we're going to have these 2.0 heads coming down the pipe with the white, the fox head, the kitsune style head or whatever, and
think about that
white fuzz monk head, and the two, so you got to like start thinking about what are your 2.0 head options, and suddenly that white head looks pretty damn good on this black body.
Yeah. Well, I know that Nymph Legion Con exclusive came with Urxa and Ziri white heads as well, besides the two normal, ones that it came with. So plenty of options.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, guys, I got a question here. Being the new cat, now I know that's a 2.0 body, and I get the differences, right? But isn't Dispatar a 1.0 head?
No, I don't think so. I think this is 2.0, isn't it? I don't know. I think this is
unless it's an adapter neck piece, because it's a 2.0 neck post. So I would assume it's 2.0.
Yeah, I don't have this. That's the only one I don't have from Rising Suns.
Yeah, same. I don't have them either.
A lot of customizers have bought. I know Chris Ferrone bought a bunch of Dispatar for the parts, but I didn't really care for the figures, so I didn't buy it. But I do like the parts on it, though.
Which one is that one?
Scorpion guy. Dispatar. He's kind of like Scorpion assassin guy from Rising Suns. So Curtis says,
thanks, bud.
This is 2.0. Okay, thanks, Curtis.
Yeah, I think if this was a 1.0, I think I may just go ahead and overlook all the little nitpicks I got with it. I picked up a couple of these. If it was a 1.0 body.
For sure. Definitely. The Yamaya Divine. Yeah. Beautiful. Love the skin tone. I really prefer the other head on it. But I don't think have they released pictures of the other head on the body? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
And then they're saying that's a new head sculpt for the long-haired one, and
Never expected this, for sure.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's an odd choice considering this is a builder wave. I don't understand, the color choice with this. I don't know where else you would put it. But
I think this is outside the build. I mean, it's they kind of separated it on the stream as though like, yes, they're coming together, but I wouldn't consider this a builder.
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe they just couldn't figure out where else to put this, but I'm glad it's in the world now. Congrats to the Legion ladies. Beautiful figure.
Pretty sweet. They got a new face sculpt in there too.
Yes, absolutely.
Because isn't one of them a cosmic? Isn't one of those faces from the cosmic?
Yeah, the one on the figure is what, Ziri, I guess.
Ziri, yeah.
Ziri Inspire.
Yeah, William says the head doesn't really match the art, and yeah, I mean, there could be some 3D printing, I'm sure, of that actual. And I'm not sure why they didn't do. Maybe it was just cost, I guess. But I like how they did an adapter for those wings in that color. That's pretty rad.
Yes.
Because we were like, are they going to give her a gray ass adapter for the beautiful figure, or are they going to paint a special one? So
the big wings are from who? Who are the big wings?
Artemis Silver Cord one.
The first one, okay.
Yeah,
and then the little wings are the second one. Okay.
Yeah,
I just hope they bring a stand out with her, because I mean, those back adapters, I get it, but man, they make the wings stick out real far with the size of those wings right there. I can see her taking flight unintentionally.
Right.
It's interesting that they felt like that she needed the adapter and that the regular pauldron holes weren't like maybe the wings would sit too high or something.
Well, that way too, if you want to put pauldrons on her.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, she just doesn't have them.
She doesn't have pauldrons on there, yeah.
Yeah, but if you wanted to, it's an option, because you don't have to use the adapter, right?
I wonder. So I don't have any figures that have these wings, but like, could you use those little small wings in the upper pegs to give like an additional layer to the wing?
I don't know. I've never tried that. I could. I have not tried that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
They plug in the they're the same size as the.
Well, I just wonder if it actually looks like like another layer. If it just looks like you got too much crap on her, I don't know. But
I agree with this.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
Yeah, amen, Curtis.
If I had wings, I could fly. I believe I could fly.
So butterfly people confirmed to go with their Antiphillies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
the David Williams figure, they could do a butterfly person.
So Artemis Silvercord is a fairy elf, and this is something that I was kind of excited about. In the RPG, the Druid pack, it mentions that the Druid is a fairy elf. So if you have an extra set of these wings, you can throw them on your Druid fairy elf, and it would be more accurate.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah. I might have an extra pair of the wings from the original that I was saving just for that. So I think it's exciting that we have this option now.
Yeah.
Did version 2 Artemis just have the little guys?
The smaller ones,
the smaller
ones. And the nymph. The nymph has them too. Ritual. Yamaya is also deity in the Santeria Orisha religion. I wonder if the name is from there. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Questigway. I did not know that.
Probably not a coincidence.
I don't practice Santeria.
Yeah, I ain't got no crystal ball. Thanks, Google Sickle.
My scaphoid might be trying to steal that staff, though. That spear.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's the old
look at this picture. It makes me want to create a male fairy just to go ahead and get it out of the way.
There you go. Yeah, I'll pick up one of these. I really want to see that other head on there. I know they're kind of put together. These pictures. There's only a few of them. I think they're still working on it, so we'll get better pictures, I think, soon.
I like the design on the forehead too. That gives me kind of that cosmic vibe. That's really neat. And I think that this character, these parts could fit into a cosmic, pop and swap very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with that new character that they just. I'm sure we'll get to him, but the new cosmic guy that they just dropped.
Oh, we got comedians.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a fun figure. So Barbarian 2, my opinion, this guy is gonna be fire. This guy is gonna be the hit of the wave. What's your thoughts, Mike? What's your thoughts, Casper?
Oh, love it. Absolutely. I got 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I love the first one, and this one just looks so much better. Yeah, 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up in a circle. Yeah, it's. I mean, this guy could be an album cover. I think he's just the epitome of just badass metal, barbarian, just kick ass. I dig it. I think it's super cool.
Look at that face. Oh my God, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
So that's also the head on the Barbarian character pack for the RPG as well, if you didn't know.
I did not know that. Thank you. I did not know that.
What is the I can't remember the character pack. What is it painted up like?
I think it's a reddish beard like Broder, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's been a while, but it's also under. I don't know that they really show it off completely, at least in the sales solicitations. I think it was a really late reveal from Joe V at one point, I think, post, but I don't think it was actually. His visor covers his face in the solicitation.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is going to be the figure of this wave.
I agree. In my opinion, yeah.
I do wish we would have got new bat wings. I know that's very nitpicky, but that sculpt's kind of showing its age. It's got like a little ding in it, sort of near the.
Does it really?
Yeah, near the top. So it's just part of the mold or wear and tear.
The Gorgo wave, the Gorgo helmet, right?
Yeah, one of the bat wings has almost like a little notch in it. It doesn't. It's not a defect. It's on all of them that I've.
I know the helmet has it as well. I think, right? One of the helmets has a little ding in it.
Does it? Okay. And I love that they just really faithfully recreated that bearded helmet too. It looks.
I agree.
So much like the original, but just plussed up.
So, William, the little hooks are for the swords.
So you don't have to bend the clasps with pliers and all that. It's a nice.
Which I did with the Highland.
The Highland Warrior needs those. He definitely needed one of those.
Yeah, I used some little rings to attach. Just happen to have him right here.
I used the twisty ties that he came with.
Okay,
yeah, and just snipped it off. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I just got 2 little rings and attached it. This scabbard did have a little ring thing on it, but it was really fragile, so that broke. So I just heated up one of these little silver rings and melted it into the scabbard.
Wow!
And then attached another ring to that piece, and then just connected them. It was some little tiny. My meat sausage fingers was. I was struggling, but it came out good. It was nice. I'm surprised that they didn't have that for this figure, because they did it with Scapular, right? He has the attached scabbard. Mike just
doesn't come off.
Mike just perked up when he heard Scapular.
You gotta get some.
That's
You gotta
right.
get some tweezers. You gotta get some tweezers so you don't have to use them.
Oh, I mean, I work in a surgeon field, and so
okay.
I have some surgical instruments that I was using, but my hands still failed me. But I got it done.
Hey, you MacGyvered a solution, Schmerz. That's all that matters, buddy.
I did.
I think wrist wraps would have been good for the builder pack.
I agree totally. Yeah,
because I know a lot of folks are not down with the stubby gauntlets. Of course, I guess then you need hands too. So
my two little complaints are those pauldrons look tiny on him, and I don't like the spiky forearms.
I mean, I think those pauldrons are sort of. I mean, I don't know. They're not really a direct replacement, in my opinion, for the ones he originally came with. And you're right; they do. They're like the lowest profile pauldrons we have.
Mm-hmm.
It seems.
Right. I mean, the other
pauldrons look weird on bare bodies. It doesn't.
I'm with you, Rob, 1,000,000%.
I'm okay with it if it like, you know, you have a passable like connection to the belts. I mean, at least they got the 2 straps on there. And if you didn't have the straps, then
aesthetically it has to look right. Like if it goes over the shoulder and some of the arm, like, and then like if the belt is strapped to it, but otherwise it looks weird.
Yeah,
it's hanging,
that was always my issue with the Gladiator armory.
The first few waves had pauldrons that were just on nothing.
Right.
It just jammed right into their flesh.
It's mythical.
Take it like a man. Take it like a man.
Did you include any of the other pictures, Greg, or the other?
I didn't. No, sorry.
Okay.
I was in a hurry, guys. I can actually go to the.
I was gonna say some of those actually kind of like if you have any misgivings about the main shot, like you get this look and now you get this look, and it's like really hammers home how cool the set is.
Let me go to their website.
Yeah, this is a figure that I'm going to pass on, hands down. I'm barbarian burnt at this point, so. But I got to say that in this particular one, I think the small pauldrons actually do it a favor. If you're going to have a bare-chested figure with pauldrons, the smaller pauldrons with the belts is a little more believable.
Okay.
I am not going to pass on this barbarian.
I love the fact that they mirrored the old barbarian builder parts. They just tried to use the exact same parts, but with updated parts. I like that.
Yeah, I get it. And Curtis is saying they're trying to have it as close as they could to the, kind of an ode or a nod to the original. You guys can see this, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. And I get you, Michael, about being barbarian kind of burned out, but I don't know. A lot of us like barbarians, and it's nice to be able to beef up our ourselves.
I would have liked to see.
I'm happy for y'all that are happy about getting it. I'm thrilled you guys are getting stuff you want. That makes me happy. I don't want to yuck someone's yum. You know what I mean? But it's not for me at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
That looks freaking awesome. There, the next.
I love this bearded one. I love that bearded. I mean, it does limit your articulation, but I dig that long burly beard from like the Cavern Dwarf one.
It's a great update for sure.
I love the was it Urzok boots and feet.
Which I'm glad they gave him the kneecaps for too, because I don't think those boots really work very well with bearskin knees.
Right. Yeah, they'd be chaffing.
Just look a little short.
Cool colored shield.
Nice to see that scapular waist piece getting reused. It's a cool piece.
Yeah, I like that back pouch is cool. This is what I think of an album cover. This is like,
Molly Hatchet.
That's metal too, huh?
That axe is awesome. One of the best weapons now in the line, as far as I'm concerned.
Now, is that the Otho axe or what? Yeah, I think it is, right?
Yeah.
I like the one with the wraps on it. It's kind of similar. Who has it?
I'm so happy that they're updating the weapons. I mean, the original weapons have a charm, but they're just like oversized and kind of cartoony, and getting more, realistic, quote unquote, realistic fantasy weapons are pretty awesome. I think they look a lot better.
Would like
I gotta say that
some newer options.
Yeah, even though I'm not getting this guy, I got to say they did a fantastic job with the color scheme and the paint apps. He looks amazing.
Yeah.
I like the reasoning for the original large weapons was because, Eric based them off of RPG minis, which always had extra large weapons and heads. So I like that idea.
I think that was kind of retcon, but I do appreciate it either way.
Good explanation.
when they came out, I loved them. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
But now this far into the line, the more realistic looking weapons, definitely.
Oh yeah, especially because I think all the armor is getting more dialed in and more, ornate, and so with so many things becoming, it's very detailed to have an axe that's just a big axe with no detail on it does make it look a little weird.
Well, don't forget he was hand sculpting all that stuff back in the beginning.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think these pauldrons look better on the figure.
Yeah, this is the look for me too. Like this is just such a. I'm surprised they didn't this Atlas belt didn't get the 2-piece treatment that like a lot of the other ones did recently. It's all just sculpted as one giant chunk of plastic.
Yeah,
it would have been a little more versatile if we. I still maintain that we need like a furry pelt waist piece that's
yes, I agree.
style that you can slap any of those overlay, like the chunky belts over the top of. Just keep it plain.
I agree.
Just a furry base, I think, would be really cool.
And I'm sure. I mean, they keep adding stuff. Every year we're getting new little pieces and parts, and
it just seems like it would have so much like orcs obviously would fit perfectly with 1.0. Goblins could wear it, barbarians could wear it. It doesn't seem like an edge case type piece to me. Like it'd be nice to see it.
Do they not show him with the add-on pieces with the bear parts?
I want to see that head with the hair.
In the add-on, only in the add-on one they show him.
Really?
I want to see.
Yeah, the add-on has him. Oh no, I don't think the add-on even shows him with it. They don't.
Nah, they must have been pressed for time on. Well, no,
they might want to avoid certain looks being shown after the
yes.
I think that's why he's all
legendary warrior,
the reddish
fiasco. Yeah.
But this add-on set again just shows. Listen, we talk about it. They ordered this stuff, let's say 2 years ago, right? And then it comes out, and then it becomes more popular than they thought it was going to be. So it sells out. So everyone complains that Four Horsemen aren't doing what they should do and ordering enough. Where you don't want to be sitting on too much inventory when you're trying to run a company. So the fact that they're doing this is like, okay, where are the apologists now? Where are the people saying, oh wow, this is such a great thing to do? Hey, and they've said it, and that they said, well, you'll get he will be back. The legendary barbarian will be back. So
the strange thing about that too, like at Legion's Con, there was a pile of legendary barbarians that didn't sell.
I think it's whenever it actually does run out, that's when the crying starts.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, you need to have it when I want it, not when it's available.
Supply and demand. That's all it is.
I do wish they would have corrected the dark lipstick on the legendary head. That would have been nice.
Greg,
sorry, I already moved on. Sorry, go ahead. Yes.
Can I get a little? Can you guys see this guy?
Let me see.
The original. So this is the original barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I threw on I don't know if you see it, the fur.
Yep.
So if you go to the store and those fake mustaches, that's all this is.
That's cool.
That's good.
Oh, shut up. That is great.
Yeah, that's
just
good.
a fake mustache.
The broder, the white fur works pretty well for that. Actually, I have just a picture of it. I didn't have to use it.
Just snip a piece off and make him a merkin to go under his little loincloth.
There you go.
You can take that white fur piece and just drape it right down the chest and tuck it into the belt, and it's almost like what's his name, Thundar, the barbarian style.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, Marty Max. People will still complain. Yeah, because they're giving you an opportunity to rebuild the legendary barbarian.
People complaining is how you know you've made it.
Right,
you've made it.
That's it. Yeah.
So I think no one was really shocked that there was going to be a skeleton or that they had a skeleton. And I think it's cool that they are keeping the color from the last the Skeleton Legion Builder 2. I really dig the javelin. I like the colors that they picked, the reddish.
I was surprised we did get a full skeleton. I thought there would be armor pieces mixed in there somewhere, like the Raider.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Or a builder pack with kneecaps and boots would have been awesome as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 100%. Rebuild that skeleton Raider. But,
skeleton sword. That sword
at that price is great,
And the arrows.
I was great with everything they did so far. Yeah, I was great with everything they did up until this point. And when they started getting into the skeleton stuff, and my sphincter acted like I was a Taco Bell. It was just like, oh, here we go, I'm done.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. $30. I mean, come on, guys. For the skeleton fans, and now's the time. Buy up.
Oh yeah.
I'm also in the this is the best bone color camp as well.
I'm with you.
Agreed.
I mean, I like all their colors, but
I agree. That's my favorite.
I dig this.
Yeah, this is
I love
the
the
outdoor.
arrows.
This is the outdoor skeleton. This is the Nevada desert skeleton.
Right.
The other ones are the indoor, hanging out in the dungeon skeleton color.
I didn't know skeletons were a different color in Nevada.
Yeah, the sun
They're
bleaches.
bleached. Yeah.
Does some pretty crazy things.
Yeah. Does some crazy.
You do your dungeon versus your. Wow, I didn't think about
exactly,
that. So
exactly. If you want to be, lore accurate. These are an outdoor skeleton.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely swapping all the bone bits from this guy onto my RPG characters that I bought. Definitely gonna happen.
Whoever wanted armored skeletons had their chance in the RPG Kickstarter. Yeah, that's true.
But it's a pop and swap line,
Valid
so
point.
if you want armored skeletons, you can totally make them. Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be a theme I'm going to keep repeating, I think.
Yeah. The one disappointment for me in all of this would be not getting the skeletal raider hips where the you have actual hips that has a spine coming out of it. That's the one thing I would have loved to see in that expansion pack they gave us.
Is that the one that connects up in the rib cage?
Yeah. So you have the regular hips with the spine coming out of it. That way you can armor up the hips, but still have that spine showing.
Oh, okay.
Where they gave us the tuberculi or the necronominus torso, the rib cage with that kind of connection to the hips.
Okay.
We got a lot of like for the company liking to get so much reuse out of everything. Like we've got a lot of different sort of skeleton variations in a quick shot there. Like we got because the tuberculi connects, what is it, lower in the body and has the little add-on waist piece, and then we kind of quickly move to the other with the raider, and then we got this style. Like, we got at least 3 different styles of skeleton connections.
Yeah, I like seeing that spine with the rib cage.
Don't get Amir upset. Don't get Amir upset.
That's right.
It's funny that they did not go with
bones. He wants his bones like he likes his bones.
That's right. But I love how they are expanding the bleach skeletal color now.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have paid $20 just for that adapter.
Which one is that?
The
Centaur?
Centaur adapter.
Yeah.
I would have paid $20 just for that.
Right.
The fact that we get all this other awesome stuff.
I mean, with these packs, it's like as long as you can get like maybe 2 parts used out of it, you're good.
Yes. Yeah.
How much is this set? This set is 20?
20
Yeah.
Damn. With a torso?
Hips, obviously, are very useful. The waist.
And you can build a gorilla skeleton, with the parts that are in there too, which is always fun.
Oh, what are we looking at here? Those upper arms? Oh, no, they're the lower arms, right? For the skeleton?
Those are the
upper arms to me, but
they're upper?
No, I believe they said they're lower arms.
Oh no, they're lower. They're the lower arms.
I mean, what's the rationale there? Like, what is that giving us? That, like, we don't...
Right here.
Make them longer.
Oh, they're long? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you can do a
I got you. Okay.
Hold on, Joe.
skeleton. Yeah.
I'm coming, Joe. Hold on a second, buddy.
No hurry. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I got one of those on my shelf now, actually. Yeah.
Well, I like that we could just.
The only thing I would have liked to see out of this is I wish they would have included a torso that was root scale.
Yeah, it looks so
And I know why they didn't.
What all did you need to build that?
I think it was just a torpiculi and with a different
That's
head,
a-
right? Oh no,
No,
the torso.
that's not a torpicula.
Maxilius.
Yeah,
Maxilius.
Maxilius torso.
Yeah, so you needed the
These are
three.
so much fun.
It's so good, man.
It's Corn Boy special.
And now you can have an outdoor
Right.
gorilla and an indoor gorilla.
You have an outdoor Nevada, the famous Nevada gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think we get gorillas in the line at some point, or do you think they've kind of shied away from that with the animal warriors of the kingdom?
I wouldn't rule anything out, but I wouldn't consider it to be planned. I don't think.
I think Corn Boy wants them.
Right. Yeah.
he's a gorilla guy. But.
I love that waist wrap. I think is so cool.
Yeah, that's a good one, and it'll go well with the what do we got? Like the zombie builders coming here soon as well.
Yeah.
Now, what's the reasoning? What's the reasoning for a completely? If you go back one, if a completely skeletal creature is running out the door, why is it throwing on a waist piece?
Modesty.
Modest. Okay.
Yeah,
That,
come on now.
that's probably left over from when it was alive.
Could be a
That's not
draft.
fair.
That was a
outside,
nice
you know?
skirt at some point.
Could be
Don't
draft.
So with this centaur, I can see them now coming out with a fully bleached skeleton, at least a top part of the torso, brute scale.
Yes, brute scale.
To
For sure.
Oh yeah.
official centaur at some point.
Yeah, I had thought that too, Mike. That really,
Brute
I
scale
think
skeleton
a brute
torso?
would be better. And we do have that
Yeah.
brute skull from the Sir Upcheck, right?
Ogre,
Didn't
that's
he-
an ogre.
That's ogre.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot, that's right.
I
Sorry.
feel like the existence of this is saying we're not getting a brute scale skeleton. I don't know. It seems like
I think they almost need it because the brute scale was made to make the centaurs.
Yep.
So the 1.0 scale looks just a little bit small on it.
Yeah.
I would think that they would want to kind of honor that where the brute scale is the centaur size and come out with at least an upper torso.
I would say at least an armored brute scale torso that you could put the skeletal arms and head on.
don't forget when you pack on a ton of muscle, your skeleton doesn't also get larger.
He's big boned.
That's right, big bone.
Greg has entered the chat.
That's right. He's done with his breakfast.
We almost made him spit out his McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah.
You know? How dare you?
I think we're gonna see that Ganesha head and body again at some point.
That'd be sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a big one for me, being a huge Seventh Kingdom fan. I want to see more anthropomorphic in that style. Definitely.
Maybe
Yeah, I'm kind of
more-
surprised we didn't get at least one in this, whether it be a Codal or a Jagualian. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that. I mean, let's face it, army building those snake guys is not a cheap endeavor.
Right.
Yeah, that was one of my predictions too. Missed that. The open mouth is really cool on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And for $40.
Oh yeah.
So were some of these pieces, I guess, painted like to look leathery, I suppose, on Conobus? Is that the
Yeah, I
deal?
was wondering about that too.
They kind of look like
Meat.
like tissue. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
leftover chunks. But looking at them, they've got a bone texture, even though they were painted to look like chunks of flesh left over. So
Interesting.
I think this really works, being a full bone skeleton.
It is cool.
Yeah, I haven't managed to get my hands on a Conobus yet, so this is I got 2 of these in my cart right now, waiting to pull the trigger on them. I'm hoping for more, but yeah, I can't wait.
It wouldn't be
Conobus is a great figure too, though.
it wouldn't be the worst thing to get like a Warhorse tack add-on pack at some point as
Right.
well. You could use for this. You could use, to beef up your Boreas or whomever, like a more of a I don't
Beef
know.
up Boreas with bones.
Well, no, like a tribal, like barbarian style, like
Yeah,
track
yeah.
kit for your horse. Maybe like
Oh, gotcha.
Good idea,
style
Rick.
headdress.
Good idea. Now, what's the difference between these two head sculpts here?
Open mouth.
Yeah, but so they don't have the
That's a new head.
articulated jaw.
No.
Okay.
Nightmare fuel.
Michael, on your mic is. There you go.
I like the idea of just being able to create so many different types of creatures with all of the bear part, the bone parts, monstrosities. We need what is it? What's it called? No, that's a zombie clot. You need like a skeleton clot from D&D. Just a collection of bones.
Only complaint was this set coming with that demon skull. Wish it had been something else.
The demon skull.
Is that the Terpiculi one or the other one?
Might be talking about the bone
The
add-ons.
The bone
add-on,
set.
the add-on set, yeah.
Okay.
I need a bone horse for each of the children of Necronominus.
Oh
that'd be
yeah,
cool.
that's a good.
That would be cool. Definitely. And $40 is a great price for that.
Absolutely.
I'm curious what you guys think of the bilge.
Can you put a
Go ahead.
necro? Can you put a necro body on that horse
Oh, that might be
Well,
interesting.
with all his stuff on him?
That's an
I
interesting.
want to say yes.
Okay.
I would like to see that. This is probably the only figure that I will probably pass on until maybe retail. What's your
Okay,
guys'
so
thoughts on the
I
build?
got some info for you guys on that because Jeremy said on Offworld at the after party that their production manager kind of gave them a hand slap for making this a $30 figure. So he said this is the only one that they would expect the price to go up more than the standard amount at retail. So if you like the $30 price,
So make a move on it if you
in the
Or on
pre-order,
the
yeah,
fence,
because it's
okay.
probably going to go up more than the standard amount when it at
Okay.
retail. So
I like
Do we
the
know what
part.
the average standard increase is for a $30? Oh, it was 35, right? For the
for the
guys?
RPG, it was $5. I think this is just speculation. I don't have any inside info, but right now with tariffs and plastic is made out of petroleum, gas prices are really high. I would expect the price jump to be higher. I'm again speculating, but I think $7 or $8 in price jump.
I thought maybe a $40.
Yeah, I mean it could be. Yeah. So he just
So
said
this
to
you're
expect
saying this
the
one's
price.
you're saying if the normal one would be 35, he's probably going to be 45, or he'll be 40.
Something like that.
He'll be
yeah,
more.
Jeremy
He'll be
said
more
that.
expensive jump than.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeremy said that they got in trouble for making this a $30 figure. So
Being too generous. What's you guys' thoughts overall on the bilge? Like I said, I probably won't pick this up initially.
I
What's you guys?
freaking love this thing, man. It's a brand new race, which I think is freaking fantastic. It's not like a little skittering mouse. I love that it's kind of the Windaji, because it's got the Windaji arms. It's kind of that similar build.
What did Mouse King have for arms? What was the difference there?
He didn't have the double joints. This is the double jointed elbow on this one.
So it's a totally different arm on Mouse King.
Yes, yeah. This is the Windaji, the Cackler, the Knoll arms here. So
I was a little.
It's a giant imposing rat. Like I freaking love it.
At first,
I'm
I was
probably
a
gonna
little
get at least 3, one for each
thrown
head.
by those wrist wraps because they seem like so skinny and long, and like that they wouldn't be compatible. But then the build-up pack has regular 1.0 compatible arms, so I'm assuming they must be, right?
I think those are a little bit longer. The forearms from the Cosmic. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah,
The Thraxians, is that?
the Thraxians.
Okay.
Those might be a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
they are. And I remember watching Jeremy talking about this at the release that those wraps are 1.0 compatible and they're a little longer. So when he was talking about Windaji, and that's the same build, so I would assume so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
For
I'm
me,
just-
mice.
I can't
mice
wait.
aren't- okay.
I can't wait. I've got like 3 of these guys in my cart. The only problem I have is that I really take issue with every manufacturer who makes a wrap, gives them a hunchback. It makes me nuts. So I'm hoping
Well,
I
you
can
don't
come
have
up with
to
a
use
viable
that.
solution to that.
You don't have to use that neck adapter either, right?
No.
You could
Take
plug the
that
head
right
right
off.
into the neck ball, and you got a different look.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
something
maybe
I
use
was
one of the
talking
fur
about
collars.
too. If you did want, because that's the dwarf lower legs or thighs and shins, you could take this and make it a small like dwarf size mouse if you wanted
What-
to. With
What
some
part of
kind
the arm is from Windaji?
Yeah, those are the Windaji arms and pauldrons.
The whole arm? So the original Mouse King didn't have that arm?
No, it didn't have the double jointed arms.
But I'm
No,
looking
somebody
at
just
it
said it.
now.
Jointed
Somebody-
arms, it just doesn't have the wraps.
Yeah,
Somebody
he's
in
got
the
bare
chat-
forearms. That's where I was kind of drawing a blank on. Mouse King has bare forearms. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mouse King has the same forearms as the Jersey, or the same arms as the Jersey Devil, I think.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with same thing like Greg was saying. I'd probably pass on him to get some extras of other things, but then I'm looking at it like, okay, again, if I just take off the mouse head, which is what I'm not so interested in, what other creatures can I make out of this? And then I have to start thinking about that. Even if you put a helmeted head on this freaking guy, then it just looks like a menacing helmeted creature. So you never know.
I love the body, the chest, the arms. I like the legs. I would probably switch the legs though, and use those for dwarf, or just the shins. I'd probably get rid of the shins. Somebody was saying change out give him the bone shins and the bone forearms.
Oh, from the Thraxian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is you could take I don't know. I don't really feel like the extra leg attachment below the dwarf shin works fantastic.
I don't like that at all.
It might just be the wrong shin piece for me or something. I don't know.
I
But
think
you
the
could-
feet are cool, but that piece, that bending piece, it's like they're like arms, and I don't
you
like
could
them with
omit
the
that
dwarf.
and just plug the feet right into the dwarf
Yeah.
leg, but then you got those super long arms, which might kind of throw it off a little. I don't
Well,
know.
you can change the forearm pieces. You
Yeah.
could put a dwarf forearm piece on there to
good
shorten
eye.
the arms.
You want
Yeah,
is
see,
this
I-
a good time to remind us it's a pop and swap line, Joe?
It might be.
swap line.
It might be.
Don't
Yeah, see,
encourage them.
I would take the bone shins from the was it the Thraxian,
Yep.
and add those and I don't know, I would do something with those. I like the feet, I just don't like that other piece that attaches it's
it's-
like an extra joint or something. I
It
just
That
just seems like they were
shin piece.
consciously trying not to reuse the dwarf shins from Mouse King because we just got them. So let's do something. And this is literally the only other shin available.
yeah.
So.
Shorter kind of shin thing. I mean, it
Yeah.
does give him more articulation, I guess.
Well, it's what do they call that? Digigrade or whatever.
That wasn't the term, yeah.
But it adds some size too. That was the only thing that kind of made me chuckle is that the bio says that they're infiltrators. And I was like, where the hell is this guy sneaking? That people are going to notice like a 7 foot tall rat,
Where's that siren? Can we mute your
Somebody's got a.
whoever's siren? Can you guys mute that?
Yeah.
It's not
Nobody.
That's it. Got
No
whoever
snare
it was.
It's me. I just had an emergency vehicle go by.
Okay. I was like, what
Yeah,
the hell
I'm.
is that?
I think my plan for this guy is going to be putting some regular legs on him. Maybe the black cloth legs, throwing on his feet on the bottom of a set of boots, or using the
Yeah.
wraps from the monk. His name is escaping me, on the lower legs, so they just slide over legs, and using the wrist wraps, give him more of a rat monk type look.
Yeah, I think he's got good, not bones to say, but he's got it's a good build that you can do things to. Like, I'm with you on the hunchback thing. I'm not a fan of that. I do like that. So, yeah, I took that off of my Mouse King and just gave him the regular head and neck thing.
I love that monstrous look, though. Imagine a photo of like 3 of these fighting the legendary barbarian.
Right.
That's right out of like a Conan novel,
For sure.
Monstrous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a minor nitpick, but for a reinforcements wave, like, we're getting the Atlas waist with this guy, and we're getting the Broder overlay in the add-on kit, and it's the exact opposite for the Barbarian. So we're kind of double dipping on those parts in this wave.
Yeah.
So, and
but I mean, look at what we're getting for 30 bones on this guy specifically. You know what I mean?
Well, we're looking at the add-on
articulation
in this picture. But...
Hey, William's right. I think that might be the Windaji torso also with the butterfly.
It is. They used it for Windaji and the Mouse King. It's the same build. The only thing is they use the lower arms from the Jersey Devil on it, on the Windaji and the Mouse King.
Nice.
And that axe, the axe, just like the other axe, like Joe said earlier, the weapons are getting so damn good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that falchion he's carrying.
Yeah, I do like that axe too. Very cool. So, guys, picking up the add-on and the Bills Rat.
At least.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Rob.
No, I think this one's gonna pass off for me. Yeah, the first Mouse King I picked up just for the parts and stuff. I didn't even pick it up for the actual figure. So, yeah, this one's a pass for me.
Rick.
Yeah, I'll be picking it up. But I like you said, I'll probably change them up quite a bit. But
good parts.
Maybe just one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably grab one. I think maybe.
I feel like the white is a little bit too distinctive for a builder. Like, I feel like if you wanted to have a lot of one figure, you'd want it to be brown or.
Eric Miller said they chose the white to make the red eyes pop more.
Yeah,
stand out more.
Great look for sure. I just like
if
I was to buy 10 rats, I would probably not want them all to be white.
Well, do we know what the if there is going to even be a Mouse King retailer appreciation, and what color it's going to be if they do?
We don't know.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about the retail for the Mouse King. They said they might not do sometimes with Figure Obscura. They may not do retail.
I think that's a good move personally, because like I feel like it becomes kind of forced when you have to like have something that's equally good, but a totally different look, in your back pocket, because obviously they want to bring their best foot forward with the original release. So it kind of has that connotation of like, well, I guess we can do this other thing too, which sometimes they're really good too. But
it makes sense. It makes sense, like with Frankenstein monster, whatever.
Yeah.
It made sense to have like the Hollywood style one versus the one that they had. And some of them just made sense. I don't know what you would do with the Rat King that's going to be different. Make them cartoony colors, like.
A lot of folks like the retailer Headless Horseman better. I mean, but I just I'd rather the studio be free of expectations and like obligations to do certain things. Like just do what makes sense for the fans and for creatively,
Yeah, no, I definitely agree there. Let's keep them, with their ability to go ahead and use lateral movement. I was just curious because if they come up with a black version of that rat, then we have 3 different colors of rats to mix match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I get why it's not necessarily a good business move for them, but having a carded version of figuras at a lower price point without all of the accessories would be kind of cool as well. Maybe some accessories, but just like, omitting the larger things and whatnot and bringing the price point way down. But then they're just kind of poaching their own sales. So I get why that doesn't really make sense.
Yep.
But this might be one where I go in for the add-on set right away and wait to see if I want to get the actual figure. But the add-on set, I mean, you've got great parts, the cloth material, the weapons, the head sculpts, the Thraxian, things, the forearms. So
I mean, everybody likes doing like Wasteland Magnus style looks and such.
Yep.
So like that tattered neck piece and all that will definitely be a good add-on.
Paul, how about you?
Pass.
Pass.
Yeah, too close to the Rat King, Mouse King.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's very
I don't
similar.
like those long legs, like you said. I don't like the long arms, like the forearm pieces. Even though it's dwarf piece, just too tall and thin.
Yeah. How about you, Jason?
I'm going to get one. I'm not going to get more than one. I'm not a big.
Yeah.
I wasn't really a big fan of the Rat King either, or the Mouse King. So, I'll get one of them just 'cause I want to get one. But I don't customize with the animal figures that much anyway. So it's neat, but not really my cup of tea.
Yeah. Not your jam. Right on. Okay, so the next, where are we at here? What haven't we looked at?
I think you got them all.
Got them all. The Valiant Knight. I mean, we covered it. I didn't have the pictures. So is that a brand new faceplate, or
Yes.
is that a okay?
It is.
Yeah.
Sculpted a while ago, I think, but new to us.
And that's the Red Shield Soldier torso.
Torso and pauldrons, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, what are we looking at here? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The pauldrons are Elijah in this shot, right? Guess I could pull.
Yeah, I think so.
So if they come around and they do evil tabards, like they have the good ones, do you want to see the same knight build, or would you rather see something like the Revenant underneath
Black Knight. Oh, Revenant.
Mhm.
Revenant would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That colorway that they did on the Revenant.
I don't know if they'll do the Revenant paint scheme in a reinforcements. You know what I mean?
Because it might be too much.
Yeah, that's a lot of dry brushing and stuff to bring out that look. I think black, like a matte black, would be cool.
Yeah. I do love that new chainmail piece, that neck.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
That's what it's Elijah. Is that what that is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus what do we get, like the flat metal collar for the original Valiant? I think the Red Shield Soldier style.
Yeah.
But would you want all these parts to be the same, just in a different color? Or
no, I
different
think evil pauldrons, would be good.
Pauldron,
Maybe a different loin piece.
Evil legs and feet, maybe. I don't know.
It could be similar, but just enough to make it look like a bad guy.
And these will go great with the King. Was it? Were we getting King Arthur and
Yeah,
knights?
for
You
sure.
start building out your knights now.
Plus the Blue Shield Soldiers coming out. So you can kind of mix
is he
going to
be tough to find? Is he going to be
The Blue Shield?
Yeah,
Probably. Wasn't Ashes kind of under ordered? Or?
Yeah, I noticed with some of the waves now, like everything sells out online pretty fast, but the horsemen seem to have plenty. Like the dwarf pack was sold out everywhere online, but I was easily able to have people pick it up at shops for me. So it actually wasn't hard to get.
I think once they
This
sell
was hard to
out
get
of the table stuff, that's when you start to worry.
Mhm.
When Jeremy's like, we're running low on, Enoch or Revenant's retail, that's when you start to sweat and start asking friends, hey, can you grab me one of those? Because once the table is empty, then you are done. We got Mark in the chat. Hey, Mark. Good morning. Go ahead.
So more well versed on the knight stuff, because for me, knights are just hapless victims for my skelly minions. But you're talking about the chainmail on the Valiant Knight too. Now, is that just the piece that drapes off of the neck onto the torso, or is it an actual chainmail neck plug?
It
like the
plugs
thing
into the
straight
torso, and then you
Yeah.
put the neck peg over the top of it to hold
collar.
it in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a collar.
Oh, gotcha.
I wanted to. I don't know if they have the. Do they have a breakdown? Here we go. Oh, it doesn't show that separate piece though.
Does it show it on the add-on? Because I thought the add-on had.
Yeah, it's on the add-on.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Thanks, Rob. I'm gonna go to that next.
But to echo what Chris said on your reveal night show, Greg, like the Valiant Knight, I feel like in pretty much every way they stepped up the parts.
Right.
The torso, I think, is better. I like the Valiant pauldrons maybe better, I guess, but the crotch cover and the torso and the helmets and everything.
I like that little chainmail crotch cover thing, that little piece. But
I like it, but we've got a lot of them recently, so I got
yes,
really a lot of them.
And I mean, all of the armory.
That's like a legacy part that's like still holds up, right? Like that came with Vorthog back when.
Back in the days.
Yeah.
Do you think the add-on was okay for this? I feel like I just needed one for this Valiant. As much as I think I'm ordering 6 Valiants. I just got one of these add-ons. There wasn't a lot of meat on this for me.
It seems like it does have a pretty good amount of parts, but
maybe it's not the right type of parts. I don't know. I'm just, for some reason, I was not super dazzled by this add-on pack.
Is that a new?
Well, is that what makes it the Valiant Knight? I guess the add-on part. You don't have a full.
No,
Valiant
you
Knight
really can't go back. Yeah, no, you're not making the original Valiant Knight even with both packs.
Even with the so
yeah,
it's just more head choices or helmet choices, I guess.
Yeah, you can add some variety. I'm
right.
I'm gonna get at least 4 Valiants, but only one of these packs, and I'll mix them up, match these parts in just to give them some variety.
A little extra.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that Enoch style. I think it's Enoch belt waist piece there.
You are, or you aren't?
I am. I wish that would have come on the actual figure instead of in the add-on pack. But
yeah.
And are these a match with the Silver Knight or no? The new Silver Knight they did?
No.
Sort of a little bit like greasier looking, a little bit like oiled steel or something. It's got, at least that to my eye, like the Valiant has kind of a black wash on it to kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Even it's a darker base even without.
I wanted to see the belt that he came with on this here. But I'm happy, and it's nice that newer fans are able to be able to get a Valiant, and same thing with the the Barbarian, the legendary Barbarian or the Barbarian Deluxe. Let me see about.
Oh, they gave us the Enoch style belt with the builder pack too. I like that belt better actually.
Here we go. Did you look already, Rick?
Oh, on this guy? No, he's got that same. This has got to be the most prolific belt in the line at this point, I think.
Right? It's a good belt. I kind of wish that this had lasted a little bit longer, like on the table or in the store. I think this is kind of just a great priced knight that you could buy and customize or throw soft goods on.
Yeah, I bought
a basic Barbie. Sorry for me to say that.
I bought a 12 pack and then got a bunch of soft goods, third party soft goods, and threw on there, and they just look awesome, with some soft goods on them. So
this was like the perfect night to be missing like a lot of the paint hits, because it just kind of made sense that everything would just be gleaming silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish they were. Well, I guess I should have ordered more. That's what Brett told me the other day. You should have ordered more. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I should have. I think I ordered 6. And
you might be able to order another one from ltidy.com.
Right, yeah. I'll have to go to his store and Heinrich is passing on the Valiant and Barbarian add-ons. Is an extra head or just an extra visor?
Visor.
Do I need a bunch of the Unwavering Knights now that they will cost most certainly make evil knights with tunics? Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, good eye.
Yeah. Good call, Brian. Valiant 1 had gold painted trim, brown leather straps. The new one won't have as much painted details.
It's the original wasn't a builder.
Right. I'm okay with that
$30. It was a standard figure. It's a different type of figure.
You know, I was thinking in hindsight. So as Valiant Knight was drying up out in the wild, you know, and collectors were, you know, seeking them out. You know, everybody in the chat, you know, all the veterans and all of us, like we were telling them, like, oh, just hang tight, you know, because Gideon, you know, is such a better value, and this knight is such a better value. But like, while they are obviously awesome figures, like, it doesn't really scratch the Valiant Knight itch, like
right.
Like,
thank you. I agree.
And so like that was, you know, unfortunate, I guess, but you know, here we go, second chance, so all good. But yeah,
and that's why they're $100, because people wanted that, you know, that Valiant Knight, and so, you know, now we have a chance to get a better version of the Valiant Knight for $30. So buy up, suckers. Buy up.
Yeah, don't sleep on anything. If you like it, buy it.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
if you don't buy it and it sells out, you'll feel bad. So just put yourself in debt. It's fine.
Yeah.
You'll get out.
Okay. You make money to spend it, right? Let's spend it on our toys.
I mean, I'm an opener. Like, I wouldn't consider myself an quote unquote inbox collector, but like, as I've been in the line and as you start to see figures dry up and stuff, you start to get like this irrational, like hoarding sort of mentality.
Yes.
Maybe I need, so like I have like 2 Valiants like in a box still in the closet, you know, like just in case I don't know when I'm gonna need one or whatever. You know, it's
when they hit that $200 mark, sell.
I grabbed 2 Enochs from Big Bad when they suddenly popped up,
right?
You know, and it's just like sitting in the closet. Probably doesn't make sense. But.
Rob, didn't you just find a Valiant and a Legendary in your bin?
Yeah, when I was looking for some, I can't remember what I was looking for. I think I was looking for an empty Sir Gerard box, and I found an extra Valiant Knight and an extra Legendary Barbarian. So now I have 3 of each, which I thought
nice surprise.
Yep.
Do I have your extra Gerard box, sir?
What's that?
Do I have your extra Gerard box you were looking for?
No. Who's looking for Gabriel Baragon? He just got like a test shot, and he was trying to find somebody that had like an empty box. But I found him like in a standard empty Sir Gerard box.
Do you guys know if there are other visors compatible with the Valiant 2.0 head?
All of that is compatible.
So what?
That style of helmet. So like the Silver Knight, Otho.
No, I think he's talking about the Otho style. Helmet, right?
The Otho one.
Yeah, that's going to be compatible, right?
I'm pretty sure they are.
I think they are.
I mean, they're not the same colors, I guess, but
I don't know if they.
No, but the face plates.
Oh, is he asking the face plates? I thought he said visors.
He's saying the visors.
Oh, the visor. I see what he's saying. Like the cat visor.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make a lot of that stuff work, but I don't know that they're out of the box compatible.
What did they say? Heat makes everything fit.
Yeah.
So good on reinforcements. We talked for about 2 hours on that. I am overall very happy with the wave. I'm cherry picking usually like I normally do. I don't do the all in, but they did have different packs. Like they had the night, like a 4-pack, and then I think they had like the figures only pack. So you guys overall fairly happy with this wave?
I'm very happy. My wallet's not happy. But
I wish there were a few figures I didn't want. I wish they didn't put out some of the good ones.
Right.
Well, I announced it.
Go ahead.
Did they announce if the retailers are going to get them or not?
Yeah, it is going to retail, but I don't think they. Well, I guess the day after. We have a month pre-order. I believe so. I
Generally,
guess
that's how it works.
the day after. So that's, I think, I did that with their RPG. I added more after the pre-order,
Me too.
just to
Yeah.
make my life more
Complete.
poor.
Yeah. No, to make your life more complete.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yes.
We yearn for the mind.
Yeah, I absolutely did the same thing with the RPG.
Four Horsemen dropped a shot of few different knights wearing prototype tunics. Yeah, isn't that what I just showed with the tunics, or are you talking about a different shot? I don't know if I saw that.
C. Jessam.
Yeah, it might have been C. Jessam.
Yeah.
I think it's not C. Jessam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they showed also the Legion ladies, the prototypes for that. Also the soft goods on that. Rick in the chat, not Rick here, said Enoch may be a better value in terms of parts per dollar, but he's fancy. He's fancy and not a direct replacement if that's not what you're actually looking for. In hand, that's a good question, Andy. I think they said what, early 27?
No, mid 27.
Mid 27?
Early seems
a year from now.
Okay.
I think RPG will still be shipping in early, right? 27.
Yeah.
They were shooting for the end of the year for RPG, but yeah, he was saying if not early 27.
I don't see that happening. I'm just not optimistic about that.
Yeah, I mean, we're all been here long enough to like kind of take it with a grain of salt on their releases.
I'd rather that they took a little bit longer and the figures were all dialed in.
Plus,
the time isn't a factor for me. I want good figures.
I agree, Joe. Plus, it's not like we're having to do without new mythics in the time being.
They're coming.
If we're on that pre-order train that a lot of us are on,
I haven't ran out of things to spend money on. That's for sure.
Exactly. So when we get the notice, or when we get that on the water, then we can get excited about it. But until then, I'm not gonna worry about it.
There's just too many moving parts and pieces with that role-playing game, with the book coming from one source and the minifigures may be coming from a different source. To have all that stuff done at the same time and ship it just doesn't seem realistic to me.
Right. I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, on time is when it gets here. Kim Pop, someone else had made
Wizard
that
is never late or early.
That's right. To address needing to buy Skeleton Legion Builder 3 just to get the upper arms for the Bone Centaur. Somebody else mentioned it. I mean,
so really, no. I mean, you need that Skeleton Legion Builder at all to build the Bone Centaur,
right? Or you can use another skeleton body, right? That you might have.
Yeah, the arms are just if you want to get that gorilla look out of it, right? So that's really not required for the Centaur either. I don't think.
Well, I think what Ken Pop is trying to say is that you can't use just the add-on pack and the horse to go ahead and build the Bone Centaur. Mm-hmm. So I think he gets what that's saying. It's not really designed like that, man. The strategy is to go ahead and buy the skeleton as your base, and then you have the add-on pack, or you can buy the horse for the skeleton to ride on, or hell, you can combine all three and make the Bone Centaur. I think that's really the strategy. I don't think it went into the idea of just getting the two to build the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the one way to look at it is that like, oh, I got to buy all these things to make this thing, but another way is that like, well, if we put them all together, it's going to be that much more expensive, and then you're going to be locked into buying all these things that you, as a collector, may or may not want. So I think the a la carte approach to allow people to buy what they want, I think, actually works.
Yeah, I think if they sold just a skeleton centaur, it'd probably retail for around $100 to $110. So you're getting a bunch of extra pieces, you know.
Oh, I guess. Sorry, to Ken Bob's point. Now it does have a torso in there as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I think
it literally is everything but the arms.
Is that because the connection is different? Did I miss that? Is the torso like?
Isn't it the torticuli torso? The torticuli torso has extra ports on the back.
And it has the lower waist connection. It doesn't connect up in the rib cage, so that's what's needed, I guess, for the centaur.
Right.
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm out of my depth here with this.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We're learning together. The add-on pack has everything except the upper arms.
By design, I'm sure.
Yeah. Should we be worried that Eric Treadway will get rich and retire? I don't think so.
I think he does this because he loves it.
Right, I agree.
Mhm.
I agree. Hopefully. And loves us, right?
That might be a stretch, but
He loves your
we
money.
harass him an awful lot.
I mean,
why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that?
it's a trade, Paul. It's a trade. I give him my money and he gives me
Love.
joy.
I mean,
plastic love. So Rob, there was the Monster Palooza this weekend. Can you tell us about that a little bit, Rob?
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's not a toy convention or anything, but I think it's meant more for the movie industry.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that go there, and they have one main row that's just like a bunch of that paint, like live, showing people how to do stuff like that, like special effects type things for like horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
They also have like a bunch of booths that do a lot of those C-phobies and really high-end vinyl toys and a bunch of other little knick-knack kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kind of lean more towards like the horror genre, paranormal kind of stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I think Four Horsemen being there they had more of the FO line as opposed to like Mythic and Cosmic, but they were doing pretty well with the Mythic. Like on Saturday, right when I left, their table was getting pretty empty. They were selling out pretty hardcore. So,
did it seem strange that they were there, or did it kind of
not at all? I don't know. Maybe because I'm used to Four Horsemen. Like they weren't the only toy like company there. But I mean, they were the major toy company that were selling like action figures or whatever you want to call it. But I think they fit right in.
It was nice that they had brought, all kinds of stuff, that they're there on the West Coast, that they're having more of a presence
right
for West Coast fans. And it
looked
like a nice table too, man.
Yeah, you can see the Mythic off to the side with the red tablecloth. And there's a Cosmic, and then there's the FO. I kept hearing a lot of people that were walking by the FO, like, who did they have? They had Frankenstein or the Monster. They didn't have the Headless Horseman, which they should have. I don't know if they sold out of that.
I think they did, yeah. That would have been great. I bet that would have. There's
one that they didn't bring, and George even... Oh, the Mouse King. They didn't bring the Mouse King. And George was like, why didn't we bring the Mouse King? But they had the Red Death there, and everybody like that was walking by knew what it was. Like, they were just like, holy shit, check that out. And people were stopping by and picking stuff up. So
yeah, I
think they did pretty well. So I'm hoping because of that, they'll be back next year.
Those standees are sweet. It'd be nice if they sold those on Store Horsemen as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So
how does the size of this convention compared to like the Legion's Con?
It's a tad bit bigger. It's comparable, but it's definitely a tad bit bigger than Legion's Con for sure. Not like huge like a New York Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con,
right?
But it's pretty big.
And that goes back to like we were saying, we were saying like, or they've been saying, if you like something, get it, because they're not going to have as much as shows. I think them expanding into all these new shows also lowers the inventory for the Legions fans that were always like, yeah, I'll just wait till Legions Con to grab it.
Right. Yeah.
No, but also, sorry, Rob.
The second day, Scapular was sold out. And there's the one guy, I'm trying to blank on his name, but he kind of looks like Gresha. He has like all the Asian kind of...
Oh, Yoshani or Yoshari.
Yeah, he sold out really quick, apparently. I think maybe even on Friday night or Saturday morning. Like he was getting picked up and he was gone. But yeah, they were selling out quite a lot of whatever they were bringing.
Yeah. I agree with what you're saying,
Yeah.
Everett, about how it's less for the mass, or for other shows or in general. But it's also nice to give people like in areas that don't normally get mythics to be able to go and grab like a legendary warrior or a scapular or something like that.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's
Where
great. It's a great thing. It's just like, we got a little spoiled. It was a very
right,
boutique. It was a boutique line. It's not your mass produced Marvel Legends. And so we knew what shows that their show list used to be so small, and we
right.
knew, okay, we're going to get to one of those and get our stuff. Well, now you gotta be careful, because maybe by the time they get to that later show,
Mhm.
it won't be there because they're expanding.
Brett taught me show up early, man. Be ready. Be ready.
Hey, Rob, I got a quick question for you, buddy. Do
Yeah.
you have any place people can go? Do you have any like footage or photos of this Monster Palooza that people can go and check it out? Because it may not be myth.
Like actual footage? No, I'm always like, when I'm going to a con, I have it in my head. I'm going to take pictures and videos, and then once I get there, I'm just so like
in the moment.
overwhelmed. Yeah, with everything that's going on, I'm just taking it all in. That I completely forget to take pictures. Like this one with Eric, I didn't even take this. He took that, and I had to text him like, "Dude, send me that picture," because I forgot to take pictures of this.
There's a full walkthrough on YouTube that's like an hour long, by the way. And there's a 34-minute version too. So.
Definitely check that out. Yeah,
we need Hedgehog to go to every show and be the videographer of every con.
I think I'm just taking everything in, that I always forget to take pictures and videos.
Well, it's like for you, Rob, it's like you don't get a lot of these, Four Horsemen cons. You know what I mean? It's not an easy, way for you to. I mean, you have to basically fly to New Jersey to
right. And the other one that they're at is San Diego Comic Con, and I always constantly have to tell people that's an expensive con to go to.
Yeah,
just going to the con, but like getting there, the hotels are crazy, the tickets are crazy, everything is just crazy. It's just
I didn't see this. This is pretty cool.
So this is their new right. This is their
diorama.
New surprise figure.
Those chains are doing some work, boy.
Durmo, yeah, holding slog.
The beefy meatball we hold up with chains.
I love my slog, man.
Dio is great, and George was saying that they're gonna somehow get that up for people to pick up.
I mean, that console totally looks like the next, like, maybe not with the tube and everything, but like
it does look like fabricated, like ready for retail. I would be up for that.
Yep.
Rob, do you have that figure in hand? Can you show us the?
I do.
The new surprise drop.
I got it right here. And right
look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Can we lift up the little soft goods? I want to see them leggies. Let me see those leggies.
Oh, hey.
Funny, I noticed this last night. He has these
easy there, Smurfs. Easy, man.
Pause.
These,
what is that?
Like ankle thing right here.
Yeah, it's got the
what in the world?
Those are skate back.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is that extra bin for? And I see something extra. I think Curtis brought it up. What am I looking at right there?
Oh, looking under his skirt. Of course, you're seeing something extra.
Okay,
it's not a loincloth.
That's no loincloth.
Oh, he's happy to see you.
Got a little razzle dazzle there.
Yeah, it's a flap for something.
Okay.
But he's cool, man. I've been trying to take off this thing for quite some time this morning.
They said really heat it up. They said the video I saw, they said really heat up that back. Though Bill Dorclair did a video.
It's very hard.
Check that out.
So.
And even like there's these things, like these little things that you plug the hoses in. These pop out, which is nice because trying to put the hose in while they're in there is very difficult. But it's a cool figure, man.
It is cool.
Leave it to Eric to put so much detail on the back side of the figure that's going to face your wall too.
Yeah, and this head scope, man, Eric did
It
such
is
a
a
great
neat.
job on this
Yeah,
guy.
it is. I could see like a Brainiac kind of.
That's exactly
Oh,
who he reminds
definitely.
me of, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, you'll get it in hand. Like I'm gonna ship yours out this Monday. So
What are those forums? Are those like IS forums? The gray alien?
I think so.
They look kind of thin.
They look long for tusks.
Yeah, long for sure.
Yeah, I think they said it was AS forearms, and then the legs were the skate back.
Yeah, I was wondering about the legs because I didn't see that it was the skate back, so that makes sense. But I was wondering.
Dorklair has a video up on it.
Yeah,
I
he did a
checked
great
it out.
video with this thing on. Like he's very limited on how much he can move his arms. Like you can't really move them up.
Yeah, I need to watch that video.
But it's
Cool.
it's a great figure.
Thanks for sharing that, Rob.
Yeah.
It is cool. Yeah, I do love that. I really love that display, Rick. I think that's super cool.
I mean,
All just sold out. Nope.
Right?
The base he's standing on looks like maybe it was added on, but those two like chunky computer consoles with the
Yeah,
screen,
with the little hoses and things. Come on now. Yeah, there's your standees right there.
Brett needs that skeleton raider in his basement.
Yeah, those full size standees are cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's it's a lot easier than carrying those big
statues.
Statues that they had.
So Eric LeBron took a couple of the pictures here.
Yeah, these were definitely put out after I had left. I know Jeremy said that they were going to try to do it, but they had to make room on the table first.
They had to sell some stuff.
They had to sell some stuff. Yeah, which I was kind of bummed. I didn't know when they were going to do that. I didn't know if they were going to do that today but Eric, it's great.
I think these are the only pictures I have.
Yeah, I think those are the only ones that I put out. I don't know if they might do more today.
So if the Horsemen weren't there, would you attend this show?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There'd be nothing there for me to check out. Like, it's cool, but I mean, no. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Dallaston was asking favorite reveal. Mine, Valiant Knight for sure. How about you, Mike?
Barbarian builder set.
Rob?
The Barbarian for sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Joe?
The Bilge.
The Bilge. Michael, how about you, man?
I gotta say it's a toss up. The Bilge or the horse.
Okay. Right on. Rick?
I think Barbarian builder for myself. Yeah, I am. I mean, to be honest, like even though like I don't personally have interest in the tunics, like I'm really glad to see like they exist. Like I think that is like one of the best like additions to the line is the tunics. I think, but
yeah, I love those.
Yeah, just so classic. Yeah.
I think Vampire Ranger was my number 2 with that add-on. That add-on is, for me, chef's kiss. Paul Zach, how about you, man?
It's a toss-up between the new Knight, the setup with the tabards, and because we both like the cloth goods on the Knights.
We do. Yeah.
Probably that Barbarian build because they give you so many different options.
And it's nice, like, I don't have the deluxe, the classic one, so it's nice to be able. I know it's not the exact. It's kind of a look back, but also a current
updated
version, updated, of that Barbarian. So it's nice to be able.
Unless you're a completist, there is no reason to go after that old one versus. And honestly, I think wasn't the old one 60 at shows anyway? I mean, 55 maybe. So.
Yeah,
the prices. I mean, that was a long time ago. The prices were a lot cheaper on that one.
I feel like even when they were available, I feel like they were still
came with a lot of stuff too, right?
A lot.
Yeah, most of what you see here, honestly, just older skulls.
Yeah. How about you, Everett?
Definitely the Barbarian. I mean, those sets are just versatile, and then you get a lot of parts to put on your other figures. And sometimes I just feel it's too much, but that's what was great about. I guess that's what I feel is maybe just missing from this set, because I remember when I didn't get the original Barbarian set. I think they redid it, but they sold the Legion Builders So I bought a set because it came with so much extra stuff, and I just bought one of the other lesser price figures to use all those parts on. So definitely the Barbarian set.
Nice. Yeah, I think he's going to be probably the most popular, but I don't know. I could be wrong. How about you, Jason?
The Barbarian, definitely. I like that one a lot. I like the old man crusty face on the helmet.
Oh, that crusty face. I like that.
Yeah, I like them with the the dark gray beard and
get off my battlefield.
That was going to be my new personal figure avatar, and now that
right?
he's crusty, I feel even better.
More gray
Rick's like, wait, am I crusty? Am I crusty? Yeah, it's a cool.
Would it have been cool to include a more, I hate to use it, the more Conan, the movie type head with longer hair like Frankenstein's monster and a war paint? Kind of like that black and white war paint that Schwarzenegger had in the movie. I know they want to try and get away from that with the whole Red Sonja thing.
Yeah, they did that on that figure.
Just some kind of war paint on a face.
I was going to say the RPG elf hair will go on this figure as well.
Yeah.
Just clip those ears.
That's right. Clip them ears. Pull them ears back. So this kind of goes hand in hand with the whole reinforcement thing. One of the topics that I wanted to bring up, and I've seen it pop up in the chat or in people posting or chats in the Cabal saying, dear Four Horsemen, my wallet needs a break. Give me a break. Another wave coming. Not ready for this. We're kind of crying emojis. Mythic exhaustion. Is it too much? Do you feel like we're being assaulted? Do you feel like it's too much too often? I realize that the company is getting bigger. There's more employees. There's more fans. Most of us went to LegionsCon last year, and you see there's so many new faces. I'm like, I don't know who most of these people are. So they're trying to grow. They're trying to have more waves, more for the masses. But do you feel like it's too much? And it's almost like it's hard to say no. Like we love all of us here. We're on a show about Mythics, so we love Mythics. It's fair to say. Do you feel like they kind of have us like, I have to buy this stuff. I can't not buy stuff from a wave. I have to buy this stuff. So it's almost like you're in that wheel, that hamster wheel of keep having to buy, keep going in debt or whatever. Like, how do you guys feel? Like, do you feel like it's too much? Do we need a break? Bring it on? Thoughts? Anyone?
Well, ultimately, you would like a happy medium with it, but you can't have the company grow and not have them sell figures. So ultimately, it comes down to the collector. They've got to decide what they want to get if it's too much. If you're a completist and you got the funds, you can go that way. It all depends on the collector, I guess, and not really the studio. So the studio has it has a responsibility to grow itself, and
they're reacting to our sales and the growth of the community, and so they're reacting to us buying more, pre-ordering more fans, right?
Yeah. Kind of go on what Mike's saying. I'm not a completist, so I never feel like I'm being overwhelmed with a lot of stuff that they're coming out. Maybe getting it a lot sooner than having to wait for a pretty long time to get them is a thing. Because I think by the time, I'm always worried if by the time they come out, I might not be too interested anymore or something. At some point, it might just be like done with it. But I cherry pick, so I'm never worried about the money situation.
Yeah,
I'm not a completist, but I could see how that somebody could feel that way. Like we're getting way too much before we even get the other wave that already came out or something.
I never thought about like, will I not be interested in something by the time I actually have it in hand? That never occurred to me. I
That
never
happens
thought
to me
about
all
that.
the time, dude. When I pre-order something and then I forgot about it and then I get it and it's like I don't even care for this thing anymore.
Mm.
And try to flip it.
That's a thing for sure. I mean, like, because as I've collected the line over the last like 4.5 years, like, and they've started to ramp up not only the production but also just the evolution and the iterating on the parts and improving upon them. That like I bought 3 Kaipacha back when, right? Like, and while yes, he's an awesome figure, at this point, because I mean I bought 3 because I'm like a pop and swapper, right? And I do customs or whatever. But it's just like at this point in the game now we've had a lot of those parts a lot.
Right.
I will say that I think they do have the Kern Ray boots on that figure, so that does check that box. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I think it has the Kern Ray feet, but not the boots. But yeah, you can like order a bunch of stuff thinking like, oh crap, and then the very next reveal, oh here's an in stock sale with those parts that you thought that you needed.
Right.
To, so it's definitely a balancing act. And I think that honestly, I think it costs more to be a customizer and pop and swapper, I think, than it does to be a completist. In this
That's what Chris Ferrone says that too.
Yes. Yeah.
And Curtis, I think he says it's really, to be a customizer, it's really expensive because you're buying to break apart.
To be both, it's like, oof, you're getting hit twice as hard. I mean, that would be tough.
See, my thing is I buy extras, like I'm projecting what's going to be the most popular. Do I really love this? And then I self-analyze and Everett, this is why I like to have you on these kind of shows, because it's like an obsessive or addictive behavior, where it's like, why do I need 6 Valiant Knights? Because I love them, because they're going to be popular, because they're good trade fodder. You know what I mean? Like I'm justifying me spending, $180 or whatever just on one figure. So that's my thing, is like I'm not a completionist. Thankfully, but I'm also I need more or multiples. I wish I could be like, Brian Carr's like, I just need one of that figure, and I'm like, how do you do it? Don't you love that figure? Why just one? Like it. I can't, but I wish that I was that way. I wish I was like, I just.
Well, if there's a reason for you getting that many, then and it's not causing you any problems, then it's no problem. It's when we do it, and we joke all the time and we say we're going to go in debt, but don't really go into, if you have a $10,000 credit card bill and you can't ever get out from under that,
right,
and you're buying stuff, then yeah, it becomes problematic. I think for me, the burnout happened probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, where I was same thing. It was like, I had to buy multiples of everything. I had to get several so that I can do the pop and swap, and then it was space and money, and obviously time was like, I'm not enjoying these things because I have a family, I have a job. It's not like I can just come in the room and spend all the time I want with them, plus the space you're running out, plus the money. So I said, wait, now I realize, like people have been talking about, that figure may come out in another colorway or another thing. I don't need to have as many of that. So I went from the all-in, because every time there was a wave, I would just do an all-in and then extras.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm sitting on extras. Somebody said it, that you have all these extras, and I'm like, wait, what am I doing? So I started to newer collectors that were coming in saying, I need this or I need that. I'd reach out to them and say, hey, I have one, do you have anything you want to trade, or do you have anything? So I think that helped me look at it, and then like somebody said, if the figure comes out and it's not exactly what I want because I already have the other one, well, that's a good thing, because then I can just keep the old one and I don't have to buy the new one. Like,
right.
I'm smart enough to know, and I'm not going to complain that, you know, the Four Horsemen are just re-releasing this figure that I already have. Well, that's okay because there's new collectors.
Right.
Or if it's a better figure, sell your old one and buy the new one.
Right.
So, you know, it's the perspective on what you want to get out of it. And if it's not giving you that, you know, if you've got all these figures, some people love to just have figures on a shelf, come in and look at them, and that's enjoyable enough. But I was also getting to the point where I'm like, I'm not doing anything with them. I'm not taking pictures of them. I'm not enjoying them. And that's, to me, was where the burnout was like, okay, I've got all this stuff, but what am I doing with it? So then I started to, you know, for myself, and I post some stuff on my social media stuff, but it's like, I'll just take the pictures and I'll share them with people, you know, friends and people that are also into this more than, you know, because that's the same thing. If the people that do it for online clicks, it's like, you got to be the first to get it so that you can post it first so that you can get 1,000 likes. I'd rather just share it with a small group of people and say, hey, guys, check out what I've got. And, you know, to me, that's more satisfying. And I also know it's not going to hurt me because I've got a small group of people that I share stuff with. It's not like I don't have 10,000 likes on this post. I only have 5,000. The next one, I got to do something different. You're always chasing that. You're chasing that. So for me, it's not worth it mentally and emotionally. If it's not bringing me joy, if it's causing you stress, if every time a company reveals something and I'm jumping online to complain about it, it's like, okay, maybe the hobby's not enjoyable for me anymore. Maybe I should go collect baseball cards or something, like stamps. Go
take a look at your own self and your own mental health.
This company didn't do what I wanted them to do. It's like, well, guess what? They're not there just for you. They're there for and we said, you know, the company is growing, and we know they've gone from, you know, they've probably tripled their staff from, you know, the last couple of years. They've got to pay all those people. Like at the end of the day, people are coming on that have talent. You want talented people. To get talented people, you need to pay them. So the company's going to need to continue to grow. So for me, the burnout is I'm chasing something maybe I need to step back from and say, I don't need to do it.
I don't know about the rest of you, but like I'm perfectly happy for them to, like, in a reveal special, pop up a figure that it's like, I don't really need to do that for my collection. Like that's for somebody else, and I just saved X number of dollars to buy 2 more of this other figure I do want. I mean,
and that's okay.
There's plenty coming out for me to bring home. I mean, it's never going to be like, darn, Four Horsemen just aren't putting out anything I like, because as you said, it's time to move on to a different line at that point. But like
Dallaston, my advice is to, like, what I did was I focused on a certain, like, some people will focus on factions or you know, I don't know what you have already. I would look at what's available in the store because it's affordable, like Dubon, Silurian Guard, Lady Averona. Those are great starter figures that are awesome. So that's what I would recommend. Not spending too much and not going too crazy. You know, don't go and buy $1,000 worth of figures and get burned out early.
I think Omar nailed it in the chat too.
What did he say?
Never look back. Buy what you want.
Buy what you want.
Buy what you like.
Yeah.
Never look back.
And anything can be, if you like skeletons, almost every figure can become a skeleton. So if you missed a skeleton, you can grab a Zylurnian Guard and he becomes a skeleton. Like you can grab, if you like vampires, he can become they can all become.
Focus on what you like. Go ahead, Joe.
I wanted to let everybody else go first because I'm probably pretty unique in this situation, but I love this shit. This time is so awesome.
Amen,
I've been collecting this line for a long time, and I remember I started customizing because there was such a wide gap in between lines. They do a pre-order and you were just waiting, and the figures were so cool, and I just wanted more and couldn't get them. I know the pre-orders take a long time and a lot of people complain about that, but now they're sprinkling in all these live drops, that you can get figures right in your hands. Like, I love getting new Legions figures like every month. Like, just keep this stuff coming. I'm a completist. I'm an army builder. I'm a customizer. I do the whole gambit. I had to stop collecting other things, to be able to afford my Legions habit. But for me, and this is a personal thing, and I'm definitely not recommending that anyone else do this. I love this stuff, man. And coming in this room and looking at these shelves just packed full of Legions figures makes me happy. I can have a bad day at work and get home and just be miserable and walk in this room and it just all goes away because I love this stuff. So, it is a lot of money, and I just work more.
Yeah,
I find a way to afford the things that I want.
But
I'm with you, Joe.
I wanted to go back real quick to William.
I do want to say though, if collecting doesn't make you happy, then it's probably a bad hobby for you. Like that's the thing with me. Like doing this stuff makes me happy, and if it doesn't make you happy, like you guys were saying, maybe find something else.
Joe, what I will say to that, and I think we see a lot of it if you pay attention, especially on reveals and posts and everything like that, is some people, they are collecting the stress that it causes them. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that is if every time you are responding to something, it's just to complain about it and and this is a serious thing. People they can become addicted to stress and anger and frustration. It's their personality, right? They've always got to be that angry person. They've always got to be that stressed out person.
Or
so
it's that rush also of getting something new. They're chasing that newness.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, but I'm like Joe was saying, you walk into your room or you see a live reveal and you're like, oh, this is great. Some of us enjoy that. There are people who love to look for, okay, they're waiting for something to stress them out and piss them off. So now they can go online and they can post about it, and they can complain about it, and they can get attention from that. Mm-hmm. And then the attention they're getting is feeding them to have this negative type of personality. And so, I've seen it in so many different ways where it's like you don't want to have that kind of stress in your life, to me.
Right.
But some people enjoy it. They're collecting stress and anxiety.
I would say for the new people or the people that are maybe hovering on getting burned out, William had mentioned it earlier, is have fun with what you have. I've got a bin of mythics that I haven't even opened yet. And I need to stop and just enjoy what I have. Enjoy your room. Like Joe, you got a room full of amazing figures. Enjoy those. I need to chase.
I'm always going back and adjusting shelves and just I spend a lot of time staring at them, just trying to come up with ideas of things to enhance them. Or what if I put this character on a throne, or add these wings to this different one, or there's always something. I mess with my old figures a lot. Mm-hmm. It's not just chasing the new ones.
Hey Joe,
this is my hobby. I love it.
Do you ever go steal parts from older figures on your shelf as well? Decide that.
So yeah, well, that's part of the army building thing. So I have to have one of each because I'm a completist. So I have one of everything, but I also have multiples of a lot of things. So I will go and mix and match and give some variants, or buy some soft goods, or third-party parts. I'm always looking for some way to enhance or change up, or
there will be times when I know I have a certain part and it's not in my parts bins, and I'm just looking at my shelves, where is this belt, or where is this
where can I? Yeah.
So some people talk about parts bins. See this dresser behind me? Yeah. That's my parts bins. This whole dresser is full of
I got a whole bunch of tackle boxes parts. At this point. Yeah.
So there's a lot of times that I want a specific part. I was looking for a gold rat that I had an extra of, and it took me 4 days to find it because I've got so much crap.
Are they just loose, just piled to the tops of the drawers?
Yeah, I'm digging through drawers and everything.
I had that. I had an Antipholus and I traded it to somebody, and I took off the yellow alien head, and I put it in a bin, and now I cannot find that damn thing. So I sent it to him without the head. I'm like, guy, I'll find it, but I can't find it right now. I've looked everywhere.
I put nice boots on on figures only to like rearrange the shelves and like find that he's like in the second row and you can't see his legs at all or whatever. And it's just like, no, you don't get boots, guy.
No boots for you. But
Didn't you just have somebody?
I'd like to weigh in on this Mythic burnout situation. Yeah. Being the new guy, because I'm obviously the baby of the bunch here. I came on board with the Kickstarter. Okay, now I'm normally a 118 collecting guy. Don't have a lot of 112 scale stuff at all. But I came on board with the Kickstarter. That price tag had a comment in it. I split it up among 3 payments to make it more digestible. And then I went ahead and we had the Rising Suns wave. And then right after that, the ISS, and then, hey, we missed out on the ISS, so let's go ahead and let's re-release these gladiators, and let's throw a couple of new ones in there as well, just for shits and giggles. And now we've got this going on. So I can sympathize with the people that are saying they're burnt out, but I got to say I don't agree. If you're burnt out over anything that you do, it's time for you to step back from that, because it's supposed to be about fun, right? And if you're burnt out and stressed out, you're not having fun, man. And Joe, just like Joe said, he's unique. I'm very unique in this situation. I actually play with my toys. And I don't mean I go to the shelf and I change the poses, change the weapons. I use 1/18th action figures and I play tabletop war games with them. Awesome. I physically play with my toys. Any of my reviews, I say the same thing at the end of the review. We do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. This is a way for us to reconnect with our inner child, right? So, if you're burned out over this and it's too much for you, then step back. Cherry pick the lines. Yeah. Do what you need to do to keep it happy. Exactly. Make yourself happy. Don't make yourself stressed out because you don't know how you're going to manage your mortgage and the latest Mythics figure. It's not that serious.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Well said, Michael. Yeah, I agree. Keep it fun. Don't be stressed out about it. Don't put yourself out by having to, get everything. There's stuff that you'll be able to get stuff from the table, that exclusive that was at Pasadena. You'll have access to it. You don't have to get everything right now. Be patient. This line definitely teaches you patience. You'll get what you want in time.
Look at the RPG Paladin. That was
right.
The San Diego
Exactly.
Comic-Con one. I mean, people were losing their minds over that, and then it ended up being a pre-order. Right. The horsemen take care of us. You don't have to do that.
They do.
Sure. Not only that, but going back to the exclusives, we can't get this, we can't get that. Bullshit. I'm a new guy. I've only been in the community a couple of months, and I've had so many amazing people that I've met through the Cabal, and making friendships with like Schmerbs and Joe G. I know these guys we've talked offline, and I managed to get myself the Legendary Warrior and the Legendary Barbarian for less than what the Legendary Barbarian was selling for. So if you make friends and you put yourself out there and you're just not a douchebag, people are going to help you out and be friendly with you. And, that's what it's all about. I say it all the time. I came for the toys. I stay for the friends. It's just really.
That's right. Damn straight.
I like helping people,
Yeah, I kind of want to change my vote on not separating the sales from Cabal at this point. I kind of actually feel like there'd be more room for the camaraderie that a lot of us have grown accustomed to over the years if we weren't buried. Because I love sales posts, and at first I shot it down, but then I realized it as I thought about it more that man, it is a lot of sales posts now, and a lot of it is speculative. It's just I grabbed this thing that I didn't want and let me sell it now or whatever. So
right, yeah, I think they're.
I think it's just important to say, put into the community what you want out of the community.
Yep.
If you want it to be a kind place with kind people, put some kindness in there. 100%. You get back what you put in. So
if you're not part of the solution, Joe, you're part of the fucking problem.
There you go. There you go. Any more thoughts on exhaustion or burnout or too much of a good thing?
One word of advice that Nikki Nicole gave me when I was talking to her about running out of room.
Name drop.
She told me that she rotates her collection because she is also limited on space.
That's a good
And
idea.
she says that she takes stuff out, she puts stuff away, and she'll revisit the stuff that she puts away. And if she hasn't put that stuff out back on her shelf, then she sells all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did last year. I took a bunch of stuff because I don't have a lot of room. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, that's literally all the room I can put.
But it makes you kind of curate your stuff. You want your best stuff.
That's where I'm at.
Rob,
it's time to rip all that out, and we can build you some better shelves. We can get you some more room in there.
Yeah, I tried that. But so like last year when I sent you all that huge box that you sold for me at Legion's Con,
yeah,
that was the stuff that was sitting in the closet that I had.
Yeah, purge, man.
Yeah,
if you're space challenged, if you look up there, these IKEA picture ledge shelves are a great way to squeeze some more figure space.
Yeah, that's what I did
Omar,
with this wall right here.
Like, I think Omar has something like that, and Mark does too, I think.
Yeah, they're cheap, and they just squeeze a little more.
Man, if my kids would just move out, I'd be set.
Right?
There you go.
Now Joe,
hanging on, I can't get rid of the little.
Now, Joe, if you had more space, would you buy more? Would that make you buy more, Joe?
No, I would just keep expanding because that's what happened. It started with 2 shelves in the beginning, and now I'm up to 12, something like that. I would just keep until there's nothing left in my house except Mythic Legions. It just pushes everything out, like a virus.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody else in
growing over that
chat does this, but I don't have any Mythics in tubs. If it's not on the shelf, it's fodder in bins. I have no actual old figures that I just set aside. They either have to be on display or they're ripe for the pickings to make use.
My tubs are I've got extras of some. I've got a few Enochs and.
Well, unopened though, or
unopened.
Yeah, I got a little of that, and I'm not proud of it, but I do have a little stash.
And then, things that I haven't got to open yet. I've got Umbra that I haven't opened yet. I've got that Yoshan.
I get too anxious to open.
I got Neve I haven't opened yet. So there's ones that I have not opened in I've got a Horseman, Headless Horseman.
Yeah, I have everything open, but I always have a lot of extra figures in box. Because I never know when I get a new figure and I'm going to want to grab a part or pieces from an old one to, throw on there. So I have a massive backup supply, just in case I need some parts or even if somebody else mentions that they need a figure, I'd oh yeah, I've got that. I can hook them up.
Hey, you've done that.
I might start to unload some of those box figures because now is a good time to start selling things to pay for Legion's Con. So.
Right, yeah, and that's when you start seeing more of the sales.
I'm gonna get in early this year. I'm not gonna wait till October to start selling. I'm gonna
squirrel it away.
Well, Greg,
I'm completely screwed, guys. I live in an apartment, so there's no adding shelves. There's no fancy dancy things I can do. I'm apartment living after my divorce until I can buy another house. So it's my dragon's going to go on my freaking microwave when he arrives. I mean,
there you go.
What's going to happen.
Right.
You're solo in an apartment, and you got more display space than all of us, I think.
You assume the apartment is big enough for me not to turn around and run into myself.
Go ahead,
Greg, you were saying about burnout. I think there's two things to that. If you're burnt out because of the stuff, then that is time for you to stop. Try to find the enjoyment from your old stuff. If it's no longer there, sell that stuff, and then maybe you can get the new stuff. Or the second part of it is if you just feel that the Horsemen are putting out too much stuff, that is valid. But then I think about I used to collect Batman black and white statues, and they used to come out twice a year.
Yeah.
They would come out twice a year when they started. So I was a completionist with them. Then they were coming out once a quarter. Then they were coming out every other month. Then they were coming out every month. Then they were putting 2 out a month. And I was just I collected that. Then I could cherry pick what I wanted. Now I could be more selective. So you have to be, because a company cannot stop growing because, unfortunately,
Don't be mad.
I can't afford it. Right. The company can't stop growing because I can't afford it. like that's on me to decide. Then either get a second job to pay for my toys, or cherry pick what I'm looking at. And if I'm looking at stuff, and then I can say, just enjoy it more. I mean, it's an unfortunate thing. Sooner or later, they're gonna grow.
How big are those black and white
100%,
statues? Are those like
100%.
mythic size or?
Black and white statues are about they're probably, depending on the size, they're about
8 inches,
1/12 scale.
Definitely some cool ones over the years.
Who made those statues?
That was like a DC collect. I think
DC Direct.
DC Direct
I think
was
I've
making
got
them.
one. Let me see. I think I have.
They do them in like different artist styles. Like, so you have like a Mike Mignola style Batman.
Yep.
Or,
And I had gotten, so what I used to do with them was I would get them and then try to get the artist to sign them. So I have a Jim Lee signed one. I have a Mike Mignola signed one. I have a bunch of different artists that I got to sign the
McFarlane style.
This one.
Is the Jim Lee
right? McFarlane ended up doing some, I think, of them too.
I feel like I would break those cape tips off.
They do. I broke one and it was heartbreaking because I think it was my Jim Aparo, which is one of my favorite Batman.
For sure.
But something fell off a shelf in the Detolf, somehow went between the crack and fell and then hit the tine that was coming out of the Batman. So I was like,
Jim Aparo is like the classic Batman a lot of us probably grew up on.
This is the colored version.
Oh yeah, that's cool too, for sure.
Yep.
I love Mignola too, so.
Me too, yeah.
So I have the original version of that signed by me.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, I think my avatar speaks on my opinion of the bat.
There you go. Says a lot. For sure, but this is just a topic that I like to revisit every once in a while. People getting in trouble by buying too much, or getting burned out, or obsessing over, or addicting the addictive behavior. The psychology of it is always interesting.
What's the consensus here then? Keep it coming for Horseman.
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
We'll
don't slow down the train, guys. We'll hop on and off when we need to.
Pedal to the metal. I like to have all the options. I'm okay with not getting everything that I want. I can wait, and paying time, paying for stuff like that. I'll make it work. And I'm obviously not going hungry, so I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
And you know what?
So ramen, that's what ramen was made for.
That's right.
Yep, absolutely. And and I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, well, how can I afford to pay for this? How can I do that? And then there's some people who just feel like, how do they justify this stuff, right? Like, I came late to the party. I totally missed out on Bear Theor's pre-order. And to get them off a Big Bad Toy Store for everything I want, it's $1,300. So I can't do $1,300 all at once. Financially, sure I could. I can't justify that kind of a purchase on a toy, right? So I make a lot of jokes all the time about donating plasma to afford my toy habit. I don't need to, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to, because if I want to get that dragon, I'm going to have to earn it. So I go and I donate half of what the plasma gives me, the money. I donate half of it to a shelter for battered women, and the other half goes to my dragon.
Nice.
And I'm doing a good thing twice, and I'm getting my shit.
Absolutely. Yeah,
We
I was
actually have a friend that does that.
Brett also, he might have extras of that dragon, so I would reach out to Brettster.
He does know that he can't rip the skin off the dragon, right? And just have the bones.
I think he's doing the long game. I think he knows there'll be a bone dragon at some point. But I have a side hustle. I do sparking for Walmart, and that pays for some figures. One at a time, one each. But
I couldn't, in good conscience, justify dropping $1,000 on the dragon. So I started selling stuff, like other toys, and it basically recouped basically enough money to where I could feel like, you know what, I didn't pay $1,000 for this dragon. I traded a bunch of things that I had, for the dragon.
Yeah,
I have a friend that won a dragon that gave it to a friend.
That was awesome.
What is sparking, Rick?
It's like DoorDash for Walmart.
Oh, okay.
So you're either shopping for customers or you're picking up for them and dropping off. but it's not
And
bad. It's like
And your
30,
car
40
doesn't
bucks.
smell from the food like DoorDash.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So not everyone. So Greg, you're having to hit the shelves for all of them, or some of them are just like pick up in store.
It's actually random. So sometimes I just go and I pop my Subaru, the trunk on my Subaru, and they just load it up, and then it'll tell me navigationally where I'm dropping it off.
But you don't know whether it's a pick order or whether it's just a
it'll
pickup
tell
order?
me, and I don't have to take it. Like,
so before you accept it, it'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's like Uber or Lyft, whoever, if anyone's ever done that, you can pick, and it'll tell you like $35 for an hour of your time. Do you want to take this? And I'm like, yeah, So it could be $20 an hour or 35 minutes, or it could be $40, $46 for an hour. It just
they're like
varies.
a Legion builder and a half for an hour, or a Legion.
Exactly. So it helps. It's a little extra to help, pay for my habit. I'm okay with that,
Mm-hmm.
Better that than taking from something that's important, And I'm seeing here, people sell your stuff if you're not attached to it. If it's sitting in a bin, like I went to Legion's Con last year. Paul was there. Rob sent us a box of stuff, and we sold a bunch of stuff, and
that paid for like all my Legion's Con pickups.
Yeah,
everybody was grabbing me stuff there, and I still had a shit ton of money left over to pay off some bills.
If you don't miss it,
about
you don't
this
need
line is that you don't really have to take it back on most stuff. It's like you're going to get practically in a lot of cases what you paid for it, if not more for some figures. Depending on.
Yeah, that was me, Omar. I sat on them first, and then I dropped them off. But you do what you got to do for your hobby. Just don't hurt yourself trying to do it. Don't rob Peter to pay Paul. Keep it fun, right? Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, in fairness, you would have had to drive like 850 miles for those.
Yeah, they would be definitely not the best bananas. Let's do a show and tell before we wrap it up real quick. The show has gone a little long in the tooth. I appreciate you guys hanging out.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, before we do show and tell, would you mind if I answered a couple of questions I got asked in the chat? I'm using my phone and I can't type any answers.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Saturday morning, the name of my channel where I do my reviews, they're only 1/18 figures I collect specifically. It's a Zaymot Rogue, like Zaymot and Tomax from the twins from G.I. Joe. So if you want to go check those out, I'm currently on a hiatus because of technical difficulties. And Brett, just so you know, I am from the southwest side of Chicago. I grew up all over the place, really, but that's my home roots.
Okay. Right on, man. Thank you, Michael, for also being on the show. I asked.
Oh no, man. Sure. Oh no, man. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
I love the community. So.
Me too.
Keeps us legit.
Paul, you're sideways, buddy. What's going on here? Paul.
Gee, I don't know if I'd compare myself to Capone, but I did get called Chicago when I was working in the DOC in Kentucky. They didn't call me by my name; they called me Chicago because of the way I sound. I'm obviously not a local.
Right on. So I'm going to show off two things real quick for show and tell. I did get this. Thank you to Rob for giving me heads up on this. Huge fan of Fext Hobby and Acid Rain. I love these figures. I have them all. I don't have the little buggy. I want it. But yeah, this was cool, man. This is like one of 300. And thank you, Rob, for
that's a low run, man.
Giving me the heads up.
Have you found the number? What number he is yet?
No, you got to open it, and I haven't opened it yet. It's on his leg, I guess, is what Charlie Squared said.
Yeah.
So I will open it when I have time, and then I know it's just a box, but I'm obsessed about this Catwoman. I am a huge fan of Selena Kyle, Anne Hathaway, Catwoman, and so when the show is over and I'm nice and comfortable and the lighting is right and the mood is right. I'm opening this up and really enjoying this figure. I love in art, and I love all of the Selena Kyle Catwoman figures I can get. So very excited.
So I can't wait to see that.
Me too. And let me unembiggen. Open with crinkly sounds. Yep, I should do that. Just a second. Let me get Paul Zach back in here. There he is. Oh, now he's gone. Paul, there he is. There he is. Can you hear us?
I was going to be hanging upside down this time.
Cell phone died. Cell phone died. You went so long, the cell phone died.
I know. And yes, Omar, I keep showing the box, but never the figure. Maybe next week. We'll see. The time has to be right for me. I'm delayed gratification, man.
Are you sure the figure's in there? You're gonna open it up.
Oh man, that would be a bummer, dude.
Schrodinger's Catwoman.
Like, Rob, you have the Batman. It's like a box within a box within a box.
Yeah,
so
I got him right here. Actually, that was going to be my show and tell.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let me do Mike first, and then we'll go to you.
Yeah.
Mike Casper, what you got, buddy?
Well, I'm newly retired, and I'm trying to get back into the customizing.
Yes.
So this was my first custom in retirement. So it's awesome.
What is that, dude? Is that like a surgery skeleton?
It is. So it's real easy. It's just it's a Black Knight. You just paint the dots, follow the lines. It's the white skull came from the Headhunter, I think it was. I just blacked out the eyes, and the cape came. Well, I just took a basic scimitar, painted it up, and the cape came. I got the cape a long time ago. I love these capes, but somewhere over in China. So the wire gauge is wonderful. So really easy custom just to get back into it.
Is that cape basically reversible, Mike? Is that?
Yes, it's very reversible.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna write a bio for him. He's gonna go along with Scapular as one of his lieutenants, and a backstory. A backstory there. So, yeah.
Brett is asking what red that is.
It's a Vallejo flat red, but then I put the satin varnish. So it would shine like the rest of the Black Knight. Yeah.
Beautiful work, Mike.
Do you put the satin varnish after, or do you mix it with the paint?
No, just after the paint dries. Yeah,
a brush on, kind of light bluish looking liquid.
Yep.
Nice. Keep on doing it, Mike.
Yeah. That's the whole point. Got to go easy and just work my skills up, because I'm not that good yet.
Yeah, but you have fun.
Yeah, having fun. That's the whole point of all this.
Curtis did say that the customizing studio is starting in about 45 minutes, 50 minutes.
That's your hint to get off.
He'll wait till we're done. Tell him to wait till we're done.
That's right. That's right.
Don't wait over us.
That's right. Don't mess
up. Not that we're going to be there.
My time.
Don't mess up our time. Yeah.
Rob,
Curtis getting impatient.
Son of a bitch, what you got?
I'll make this quick. So, kind of what Joe was saying, how he comes home and pulls a figure off his shelf. I do that constantly. I'll come home and watch YouTube, and while I'm doing that, I got this art, the Dark Knight Batman, the Arkham Batman. That's going to come out soon for everybody. I think coming out in July, but this thing is fucking badass, dude.
That's the regular one, right?
This is the standard version, not the battle damage. I think the battle damage is coming out in a few months after.
Yeah. I pre-ordered this one, but we don't have it yet.
It is amazing. He's just super articulated. Inart is doing crazy stuff.
Now that's the one they did kind of a out of scale size, right? Like a little different.
Yeah, he's very
7-inch, or it's like McFarlane size, or
Pretty much. I mean, I don't know. I told Greg and other people. I think people are just making a big deal about it. It's not that off. Like if you do put him on, like, I mean,
Well, it's
like,
also kind of plausible that he's wearing like giant armor for Batman too.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It when you have them in hand, it doesn't really throw it off or anything.
I'm not a scale person. I don't care as long as the figure is cool.
This OMF from Van Helsing.
Oh wow!
Did he come with that jacket, or is that jacket different?
No, this is the Odious.
I was gonna say,
oh man, I take that. I'm like, man,
but
take it.
I freaking love this, and I'm glad I grabbed him because I know he's sold out, and I think he sold out not too long after I picked him up. But I really love this figure, man. He's pretty badass.
Which one is that? That's Declan?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that one. That's cool, man.
And the last one, I just cannot stop playing with these guys.
I need that figure. Yeah.
The Noda Lion.
Yeah.
I have the standard one, and this one is the bloody version. But
is there another version, like a gray version or something? Or
no, that's the Medi Toys one. They
Oh,
did
okay.
a line also, and they have one that's just like, I don't know, like stone colored.
That's
But
cool.
this
man.
one, dude, like man, if you guys can get this, I highly suggest getting this. This is one of my top figures of the year. It's just amazing. And what people don't know, like everybody that does reviews for this guy, his arms can pop out so he can do like a full on like all four line pose.
Oh,
like,
really?
Like it's kind of crazy, dude. Like his
That is
head
crazy.
moves up and
Yeah, I was wondering why his head did that for him. Like, is he flying or something? Or?
yeah, dude, it's you guys just gotta get it. It's awesome. If you guys can get it,
Great
get it.
articulation.
Yes, it's awesome. And I put the Rat King's cape on it. He comes with one, but I think he looks better with this one.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Very
the last thing, really quick. This
No,
has
you're
been in
fine.
my messenger bag ever since I got it, dude. He comes with me to work or if I'm going out somewhere. I
Panel lining on that super
love
cool.
this figure, man. This
I
thing
don't
is-
have that one. I've got Thanos, but I don't have that one. But he looks cool.
Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it. That's it.
Nice. Good stuff, man. Thanks for sharing. Everett Miller.
Oh, me? All right.
Yep.
I'll try not to be quick.
You're fine. Yeah, try not to be quick.
I got the Blockies Unicron.
Cool.
Comes with his little ship.
Cool.
So this was fun because it's see-through. I got
It's
these.
It's just Unicron's head.
Unicron's head, yeah.
Okay.
Just the head.
Okay. Got
His
it.
mouth opens. Rawr. So I also got a wave of Glyos. They came with a Battle Beast. Homage.
I saw those yesterday at Monster Palooza, dude. I got the.
Oh, you got
limited
some?
edition- Yeah, the limited edition one that they had.
This
there.
colorway is just, it's just a new colorway he did. It's not going to come out here, but if you ever see the
There you go.
figure. Captain N. I don't know if you remember Captain N. Nintendo.
Yeah, I remember
He's
that.
got his gun and
Glove.
the power glove.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one was
Oh, I would
Yeah,
like
all of
Ray
those,
Fokker.
Skull one, yeah.
Man, I love Robotech.
Awesome.
Damn it.
So it's a Robotech one. I completed. So I do Big Bad and I get the pile of loot. So she's been in there a little while, but I got to complete
Nice.
Power Princess for my Squadron Supreme original cast.
My wife was
Long-
asking me about Pile of Loot today, and I'm like, should I tell her? Should I?
How much you're saving on shipping? Yeah.
She's like,
I
no
tell
wonder
her
why you put these
because-
big ass boxes.
Yeah, I tell her because then she doesn't think I'm ordering all that at once.
Yes.
I'm like, no. This has been like 3 months of
Months.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I finally got the
The Donner Potty.
yeah.
Donner Party, which is
I
just an
ripped the
amazing figure.
Stuffed animal off of there because I just didn't like the stuffed animal, but everything
yeah.
else. And I thought he needed a hat. He needs like a cowboy hat or something.
Yeah, he could use a hat.
Great,
Trying to
great
see it.
figure. Great figure.
Completing the original 13 GI Joe. So we got Zap.
There you go.
He's a good looking figure.
Great looking figure. Got my Daredevil.
Oh, I need that. Super nice.
Great
This is a
effect.
great figure. This one I've been waiting for a long time because one of my favorite figures as a kid was Bulletproof.
I played the hell out of some Cops figures as a kid, boy.
Cops and Crooks. And then the last few I've got recently, because he was in my pile of loot, I got my Atlas too.
There you go. I love that
And
figure.
one of my favorites, is he still here? Is Amir here?
Nice.
Oh yeah. That's my favorite
Amir-
from the wave.
Is Amir still with us?
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
Oh, he stepped away.
All right. I took the body and put on the old scapular head because I wanted to use this faceplate. So this is just a Silver Knight under here with the parts to make this.
Smart.
So I'm a little upset they didn't give us 2 head sculpts so that we could do this. You can't use so a little pet peeve I had with this one was we didn't get 2 head sculpts. So now you got to either buy 2 to make both figures or use an older, scapular head to make the newer version of scapular.
Yeah.
That's not even scapular head. That was from my Sir Gerard.
What, Rob?
I grabbed him yesterday at Monster Palooza, and I'm glad I did. He was another one that sold out.
Oh yeah. Congratulations. He's a must own in my opinion.
Yes.
Rick.
Hey, the only thing I really brought out to share was this guy. So I buy about maybe 1 or 2 Marvel Legends a year at this point, but I passed on the last 3 Daredevils because I just did. Well, I don't want to buy the 3-pack on the one, and then I think maybe one of the other ones just didn't do it for me. So
how does that radar sense? How does that attach to
it plugged into the back? Actually, it's just a peg like that shield would be or whatever.
I love that.
The little Billy Clubs, they've got like a little connector piece now. So like, one of them doesn't have a peg sticking out of it anymore. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is that Matrix?
No, that's Marvel. It's a Secret Wars Marvel Legends. So that's why like the deco is like not exactly. I kind of wrestled with it a little bit of like, do I really want the deco with these like sort of lines? Like it's basically copying the old Secret Wars deco, but it was close enough to a standard Daredevil, and I might paint him a little bit. We'll see. It's that Hasbro balancing act of like, do I risk not picking this up and then I don't get a Daredevil that I like for how many more years, or do I buy it and then they do the one that I want 6 months from now? It's like
Same thing. I was not a big fan of the lines because I know it's from Secret Wars, but I was the same way because I missed the other 2.
I loved the Secret Wars as a kid for sure, but I would rather the perfect comic deco more than anything. And also, Greg, if you need,
I do.
If you can't get one like wherever retail channels or whatever, I a lot of times will just order 2.
Okay, thanks, man. I think Omar grabbed me one, but I wanted 2. So if you want to sell that one, I will.
Yeah,
Sure. Okay, thanks, man.
You want to sell any?
Keep that little peg piece, Rick. I almost lost that thing. The one that connects the Billy Clubs.
I bagged it up with the shield and threw it in a bin. Yeah,
it's very small.
What'd you say, Rob?
Somebody wasn't here when I showed one of my favorite figures this week, buddy.
Oh my god! I had to. My dog needed some attention. Nice, thanks. That looks awesome.
And I threw on the head.
We had a little scapular talk for a second.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's the Sir Gerard head. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have because I didn't buy 2 of them, so I had to use 1 head for the.
You could also probably just pick the head up secondhand off of wherever.
Yeah.
Joe Gonzalez.
All right. Well, Mark Lonke, Crom316 on social media, sent me these awesome head displays for the ogres. So trolls, excuse me. So my extra troll heads went on here. These are really cool. So if you're interested, hit Mark up.
You can take those. You can top those off.
What's that?
How are they on there?
It's just a dowel.
Oh wow!
Whoa. Okay.
And he sized them perfect, so They plug right on.
Is
I
that
love that.
3D printed or foam carved?
They're they might be like paper stock, like cardboard packing. I'm not even sure. They're really light. They're not 3D printed, but they're like
that's pink foam.
yeah.
Yeah, we need
Like
to
a
hit
type
him
of
up
foam.
because
So,
I like that.
yeah.
Yeah, those look great.
Those are freaking cool. So
Yeah.
I love those.
They sure
And
are.
then earlier I mentioned looking for a gold rat because this is what I'm talking about with going back and playing with my stuff. Terrence and Gina gave me a custom gold swig at Legion's Con.
Oh,
So
shit, that's cool.
It dawned on me to give him the rat. So now I feel like he has like a goblin Dr. Claw vibe holding the rat. And I freaking love this.
The gold looks pretty close too. The color,
Yeah. It's not too far
that
off.
tone.
I love
it's
that.
not too far
Who did
off
that,
at
Terrence
all. So.
or Gina? They both did it?
They both did it. Yeah. Because the first 1,000 swigs, I brought the most swigs.
Yes,
Oh,
you did.
so like a trophy?
This was like my trophy for bringing. Like,
That's cool,
however
man.
many swigs I
So
brought.
cool.
Yeah, I love
and
that.
I just added the rat, but now I kind of want to do like a regular swig holding a rat because he just looks so ominous, holding the rat.
Right.
So, but anyways, yeah. So
very cool. Good stuff. Good stuff, Joe.
Thank you,
Paul Zach.
Oh, me? You talking to me?
Talking to
We'll
me.
We'll start with the. I showed you that earlier. The Bucky's bucket
Yes.
from our trip to
Awesome.
Bucky's last month. But I've been playing around with some painting. So this is from Lone Wolf. It's a little fire thing. So I made a silicone thing at a hot glue.
Nice, man.
Painted it up to go in there. I'm gonna put a light in here because there's
You
enough
do
room in the
fire
bottom.
really well,
You
dude.
did that with the hot glue?
Thank-
That's great.
Just hot glue.
Yeah, very cool.
Are you gonna bring any more of those fire effects?
I
Legion's
got something.
Con?
I got something like that I'm working on, but I should have something else. Yeah.
I dug that, dude, with the little skeleton heads, with the skull head, with the fire coming out of it, man.
There's another Lone Wolf. I just dry brushed it a little bit more with some brown and hit all the bolts with silver paint.
Brown won't let you down, man.
And then this, I finished that. It's from Eric Bryson,
Oh,
Ooh.
I need one of those.
and I have all the
nice.
candles. The candles are all separate pieces that fit in there. I think I'm gonna hot glue them in, but I did the underside too. It's hard to see.
How's that attached? Is that a magnet or something?
It just sits on the base,
Oh,
and
really? Okay.
I did some gold accents.
Wow. Can I
On
just
the
have
legs.
that one? Can I just have that?
I might have to charge you for the extra paint on it,
Oh.
but yeah.
Thanks, man.
Eric's the one who
Coming
did
in
that
with the King
that
Arthur
huge
set.
Viking ship,
You never
right?
know till you ask.
To do that gold leafing all the way around, it takes some time.
Yeah.
And the first gold leaf pen that I had, I ran out of paint, so I had to go to the hobby shop. Michael's, and buy another pen. And then I don't know if I've been on.
Oh
since
yeah,
then.
buddy.
The armory guy.
Wait a
That's the
minute.
only one that I got in my cart before everything else was
You
gone.
right, me. I had the green guy. That was the only one I was able to.
But he's got those shoulder pads that have the big skulls on them, so that's one of the ones I really
Yeah,
wanted.
that's a rad.
And then since we're doing Masters of the Universe is coming up, the movie, I've been doing these cartoon collection characters. This is Queen Marlena,
Cool, man.
and then I've had them for a little while and haven't opened them. And then of course King Randor to go with her.
What's that? A bouquet in his hand? What is that?
He's got like a mace.
Oh,
he
is that what that
carries.
is?
Camera's
It's like
not
a
picking it up.
pumpkin. Weird.
I don't know why the
Kinda-
camera won't focus on it.
Kim
It's
Pop,
almost like a man-at-arms mace that he carries.
Kim Pop is asking, that hot glue? Do you use a mold or freehand?
It's all freehand. You use a silicone baking mat, and you can lay your flames out. And then you can bend them with that mat so that they can go around. Like I did that shape to go around that bowl. And then you attach them with more hot glue. And then, of course, I got Prince Adam.
We're gonna need a tutorial video for that, man.
Yeah, right.
and
Next time.
Cringer to go with
That's a
him.
cool combo. I stopped myself from buying that several times just because
He can hit that post where he holds the sword up.
yeah, no, it's cool. I think
You know,
I'm
it tells me that
I'm Adam, my friend's Ram Man and Fisto.
yeah, see, it
That's it.
tells me that cartoon collector Cringer did got better articulation than the Battle Cat.
Yeah, this Cringer's pretty good. He's got a lot of articulation. His legs, his torso. Comes with two heads. The one, the mouth opens. He's got a scared head. It's pretty good.
I didn't know it was a 2-pack. Brother Laura says it's a
Yeah.
2-pack.
I want to say they were like $15 at
Yeah, they were
Target.
cheap. They were like
Oh,
20
wow.
or $20 on Amazon for a while.
That's insane. Very cool. Thanks for sharing that, Paul.
Thank you, sir.
Jason Straz, my buddy. What you got?
I've got a Gideon that I worked on.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
I wanted to do something with that head since a figure came out with, just because the hair was so cool. Can't really
I
see
dig
it
that,
good.
man.
And I hadn't been able to customize anything for since Legion's Con. I think I just been really busy, so finally found some time in the last couple weeks to start working on them. And really, I just did the work on the head and found this tunic in a fodder bin at that toy shop I work at part time.
Can we see it again? Can you show it close? Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah, well done.
God, with that gray hair, dude.
Me too. Good
I
job.
just used a little piece of glue to pin the bang back that would hang over, so just to make it a little bit different.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
went through my parts and thought it came out pretty good. And I've been on a Superman kick lately. So
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing
yeah,
wrong.
that's my first love was always Superman, but I like the movie stuff. So the Brandon Routh McFarlane that came
Oh,
out,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I picked him up, and I mean he doesn't really have any figures of the scale. He's last few years, so I picked him up, and super happy with that. And then
I always thought he was an underrated Superman.
I agree.
I like that movie a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Rob.
And the only other thing is I bought the Master of the Universe Chronicles, the Trapjaw.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on collecting these. I still don't know if I'm going to, but I saw this on the shelf at the store, and I thought that face just looks so cool. So I'll open them up and see if I like them when I get the rest of them. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking figure.
Great articulation. Pick up He-Man to go with him.
Okay.
The kids
They have
one for $10 seems crazy to me. Like that's like I think every company needs to start working on putting out $10 action figures like that kids core line that they got.
If that articulation with him is
that
going to
the
be
$10
anything
one?
like the Mattel
No,
one,
this is the Chronicle size. This is the bigger
Okay.
one. Yeah.
All right.
because they're going to do DC figures, and if it's along the lines of that articulation, those shoulder joints are going to be great for like a Batman.
Hey Jason, is that the D Blake? Are those D Blake signs in the background there? The X-Men and all that?
Some of them are. Some I bought from D Blake, and some I bought from somebody on Etsy.
I like the vintage X-Men. I have like the
I do too.
the more
That might
modern.
have come from D Blake.
Yeah,
That
okay.
one.
I
Yeah.
have the more modern logo D Blake one on my shelf, but I like that vintage style.
Jason, you look like a talk show, like a old school, like a talk show. Like, next caller. What's your? I don't know if it's like your posture right there. Yeah. Maybe think of like a Larry King or something. Like, okay, what's your caller?
Larry
what's
King,
your-
yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a good thing. It's complimentary.
Yeah.
I go to Schmerz in Ohio.
Yeah.
That's right. Get to the question. Okay, Michael, how are we gonna do this, man? How are you gonna show off what you got there? Show me what you're working on.
All right, gotcha. So this is going to be a little more tell than show, since new guy, not much to go on, but this is kind of like a story too. So
Okay.
all I got here is a Skull Man. This is like the ultimate Lazy Boy Customs. All I did was I just took and I got myself the Minotaur. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. And I swapped the gray body for his black body, and there's a reason for it, and this is where the tell part comes in. When I was a kid, I had a Skull Man. Mine was not gray, mine was black. He also didn't have any paint on his face. It was just a straight white head with black skull eyes. Now, this isn't memory. This is I had that figure from the time I bought him in the 80s all the way up to my first marriage. So, and that guy was my favorite toy. He came home with me the day I bought him at Woolworths, and he took over Castle Grayskull, kicked Skeletor to the curb, took Tila, and he ruled the roost for years. I held on to him, one of the few childhood toys I managed to hang on to, and this was my first Legions figure. I got involved in the Kickstarter, and then I went and saw the Cabal, went ahead and checked that out, and I saw this figure in somebody's photographs, and I was like, oh, hell no, they got a Skullman? And I foolishly went onto eBay, and I paid $200 for a ZoloCon exclusive Skullman.
Damn.
And I immediately wanted to figure out how to pull this off. But yeah, this guy, he meant a lot to me as a kid. He means a lot to me as an adult, and he's what led me to you guys. So I'm very grateful to have the community, and very grateful to be on the show with you guys. And most of all, I'm very grateful that, you know, I pretty much replaced my favorite childhood toy, who I don't call Skullman, I call him Skellus. And he has a whole backstory that at some point I will get into.
Nice.
Looks
Thank
cool.
you for sharing that, man.
That just made me play a game of where the hell are my red wrist wraps in this room?
I'm still waiting. I got to find somebody. I talked to a cat online. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, because my Skellus lost his cape real early on. And I ran across a cape from a She-Ra bow figure from the 80s at a thrift store. And I threw that on, but because of the way it was shaped and the difference in the size of the figures and the arm wraps and whatnot, I threw some gold elastic, and he wore an off the shoulder, like across his chest, from his right shoulder to his left hip type cape. And I need somebody to recreate that for me.
Look on
goods.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Paul.
eBay, GPS lot. Maybe you might find something.
So are you looking for like a sash kind of thing across the torso? Like,
well, what it is the cape was, it goes over his back, but it goes from his right shoulder to his left hip. And the cape was, I cut it so that it was stayed even across the bottom. So because for me, Skellus was an archer. So he has to have one arm free kind of a deal to be able to reach his bow and his quiver of arrows that he wears on his hip kind of a deal. So yeah, it would be something that would go across the chest, kind of like a sash, but that's just how it connects to him. There's an actual full-blown cape behind him.
I'd say Joseph Connors could probably fabricate you something.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Connors in the community, Michael, is a top tier soft goods fabricator. So I would reach out to him and tell him what you want. He did that for me. I've had him make me a few things. So
yeah, I don't remember who it was that I reached out to, and we connected on Facebook. And I get that. I try to be respectful of people who do, you know, commissions and they're artists, they're creating stuff. But it's been over 2 months at this point, and there's been little to no communication. And, you know, I don't want to razz the guy and harass him. I know he's got other people that are working for him. So, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. That happens. This part of the show, the end of the show, shout outs. If you guys have shout outs, I want to shout out. I just saw Brian Lynn. CarverCon is coming July, help me out, guys, 14th, 15th, 15th, 16th, 11th,
16th.
Something like that. Like the second weekend, I think, of
July. One big in me.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, July 11th.
Thank you, sir.
CarverCon, yeah. I thought you were talking about Recon Rage specifically.
That's next.
No.
Cool. Yep. Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's coming up. I think there's still tables available. I need to pay for mine. I'm behind the 8 ball on that. But it's going to be a great time. A lot of different companies are going to be there. Can we see that one more time, Mike? Sorry.
Yeah. Give me
besides the Horsemen, we've got the Plunderlings. We've got the Spiro is going to be there. So a lot of cool stuff. So please, if you have any questions, reach out to Brian Lynn, and he will give you that info that you need. Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, can I see that one more time, Mike? I need to. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Oh, Buster. I
There was
knew
a lady
what you're doing.
the lady at Subway yesterday. She's like, I don't have any meatballs. I go, I'll take a meatball sub. And she looked at me like, you asshole. And then also Pacific Northwest meetup is happening. I have a little slide here for that. That is June 13th and 14th, and that is in Oregon. So hit up our buddy Blake Casada, Recon Rage. He has all the deets. It's not too late to go to that. We've got a lot of we got horseman representation. Spiro is there. My good buddy Stefan, Pickle D. He's got some dios that he has donated for giveaways, and my buddy Chris Ferrone also has some giveaways, and he's selling some cool little display dios there. So check them out, man. Go check that out if you can. Brian Burke will be there. So very cool. Dang Studios, good stuff, man. So please, if you can go to that, if you're thinking about it, check it out. Blake has got an amazing itinerary, and I recommend it. If I could go, I would be there. There. So, any other shout outs? Is there anyone you guys want to shout out? Shout out to Rob for picking up a couple of extras of those figures and for pictures. And
I will get those out to everybody that picked them up for. And to the people that have asked, I am so sorry. I tried, but Friday was kind of crazy with my bank, and Saturday was very limited.
It's tough, man, to try and pick up. You want everyone that wants one to have one. That was me with the Highland Warrior. Like I wanted everyone. Like I had a list of like 30 different, and it's like sometimes it can't happen. You try, but and it is what it is. You do the best you can.
But
thank you, Rob.
If you guys are going to Pacific Northwest, you didn't hear it from me, but you might have a chance there.
There you go. There you go.
We have that Kickstarter, the community Kickstarter right now going on for the Pirates.
Yes, Tide Realms.
Tide Realms.
Thank you, Mike, for reminding me. Yeah, this is the last final week coming up, I believe, is what Terrence said. So definitely get your pledges all figured out. Eric Miller, who just popped in, you're late, Eric. Damn it. He did some paint work on them as well. So definitely pledge. Those are some awesome figures. That thing came out like gangbusters, and I'm happy for Quaid and Abigail to be able to have that toy line. And I know for sure that Brian Burke is going to come back strong, and we're going to be excited to see Ashen Oath whenever the time is right. And any other shout outs that you guys can think of, or anyone you want to shout out?
I just want to shout out Mark Lonke again.
Yes, the Lonke. Hell yeah.
He's got a bunch of cool stuff that he's working on. He's got a skull stand. It's like a banner stand, but a pile of skulls. Super cool.
For the flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and a nice guy too.
Do you have a specific spot you're going to display those, Joe?
I don't know yet. I don't have a ton of room for dios. I'll figure something out.
They'd look great like on a tavern wall somewhere, like a dio.
Yeah. Yes.
I was thinking earrings too, or nipple covers. Nipple covers would work too.
Take your shirt off, Joe. No. Show us how they work as nipple covers.
Nobody wants to see that. But, anyways, yeah, I'll figure something out for him eventually. But
I need.
He's doing really cool stuff, and I just wanted to get the word out there. There's.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I need to get him back on. He was on once, and I need to get him back on. Anyone else shout outs or anything they want to say? Or
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out. Now, I know that, we're all mythic collectors here, but like I said multiple times, I'm primarily a 118 guy, and I know there's a couple of folks in here that don't care about scale. There is a guy named Ed Hellman. He runs Devil's Bargain Toys. He just released a new series of figures called the Shields of Liberty. It's got an accompanying book. Ed's a really good cat, and these figures use primarily the Eagle Force molds for their tooling. So they're high quality, the paint jobs are amazing, and the storyline he's got behind them in the book called Masks and Martyrs is really, really good. And, if you guys are interested in any of the 118 stuff, go and check his stuff out. He's releasing them in 2-packs, and each figure comes with, there you go, Maverick. The way the figures are constructed is you can go ahead and they're like the pop and swap. Same thing like Mythics. You buy one figure and you can make 2 different figures out of it with parts that are included in it. And they're a good deal and they're high quality toys. I don't play with junk. So go ahead and give that guy a check. Go ahead and check him out. He's a good cat. He deserves the business. He's just trying to grow.
Right on, man. Thanks for that shout out for sure. Anybody else?
We mentioned it. I know we mentioned it earlier. Brendan was here. Brendan, good luck with the surgery. Godspeed.
Yes, absolutely. Prayers for you, my man. Definitely. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This is a long show, almost 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. Shit, man. Thank you, guys.
Got some.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rob.
Oh, no. I was just waving goodbye.
No.
Just being handsy.
Yeah.
I'm used to people raising their hand when they want to.
He's the DM. That was a DM in you.
Right.
Thank
you guys. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys in the chat for hanging out with us. Always had a good time. We will be back in 2 weeks. Check out Legion Kings Tuesday nights. And thank you. Also, Customizing Studios starting in 15 minutes. Check out Curtis. I think he left crying. Sorry about that, Curtis. Come back.
He can start. We'll let him start now. Now that we're done. He can start now that we're done.
Yeah, come back, Curtis. We love you. He's a big boy. He'll be all right. But check out Customized Studio. Also, check out the Latin Legions tonight at 6. My brother Brett Stoddard will be there. El Tidy. He will be on the show. So check out them. And also
make sure you check out next Sunday because they're having their 100th episode and they're doing like a really big giveaways. Like a lot of stuff. Matt was at Monster Palooza yesterday.
I love Matt, man. That's my guy right there. Good dude. Yes. So check that out at 6, and then Shooting the Shelf is at 8, I believe. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure who their guest is. I did not see it, so that's on me. But yeah, check them out. Always a great watch. And Mike, your Legion's Lair, is that this coming up this week or is it next?
The lair will have we're going to have the Pacific Northwest talk on the lair at 7:30. So Blake Recon Rage will be on just for a little bit. We just want to get some more before it happens, some more
awareness.
Yeah, a shorter show. Yeah. It's an off week for us, so 7:30 on the Blair's YouTube channel.
We'll be on after you. That sounds good, man.
Nice.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much, man. Guys.
Thanks for having me, man. I had a blast.
Thank you for being on, Michael. Thank you, Jason, for being on for the first time on live. Now you guys are not virgins anymore. I will reach out again for you guys to be on if you had a good time. And
Greg popped your cherry.
Loved it.
I did. Yeah. Thank you guys.
It's funny because
go ahead.
It's funny. I refer to myself as the Virgin Killer Collector because I cherry pick everything I collect.
There you go. Well said, man. All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
On that note, have a good one. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See ya.